999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
WZOP Radio presents the Art of Reggae Music Festival, taking place on Sunday, May the 8th, inside of the beautiful Vizcaya Park, 14200 Southwest 55th Street in Miramar, featuring Freddie McGregor.
It's the big one, the biggest one. It's called the Art of Reggae.
Marcia Griffiths.
Mother's Day, I'll be performing my one and only performance at the Vizcaya Park.
Wayne Wonder, singing melody. Chino, music by Dutty Dex, Super Twitch, Jazzy T, Champion Squad, Sank Sound, DJ Wizard, and I Shantane. Hosted by Barry I, Jody and Gray, and Mikey Mike. That's Sunday, May the 8th, the Art of Reggae Music Festival, taking place inside of Vizcaya Park. It's a Mother's Day celebration. Bring out the kids. Children under 12 are free.
For ticket information, log on to the Art of Reggae
Festival.com. For more information, 954-953-1332. Chino, singing melody. Wayne Wonder, Marcia Griffiths, Freddie McGregor, performing live May the 8th, taking place inside of
here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the websites gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at wu.com. For more information, visit wu.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Are you an independent recording artist, music producer, record label, or corporation looking for the best ways to advertise your product?
Streaming Hub Radio is here to serve you.
Build your brand, promote your product worldwide on our social media platforms. Visit our website at www.streaminghubbradio.com.
Our app on Apple and Google Play Store,
Roku TV, podcast shows on Spotify,
iTunes, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
For more information, visit our website at
www.streaminghubbradio.com
or email us at info@streaminghubbradio.com. Give us a call at 954-289-8589.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For a limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
I never knew there was a love like this before. Never had someone to show me a love like this before. Now that we have come to be a brand new life. All right. Welcome everyone to today's edition. Today's Thursday, the 28th of April. Me can't believe that I'm a fast. And I'm your host of the Raul Blaze Show, Raul Blaze, here on Streaming Hub Radio, South Florida's #1 online radio. Now, today we have a packed house, virtually and physically combined. We're gonna have some dancehall and reggae legends in the house, both here physically and virtually. We're going to have Twiggy, who is here right now in the studios, and we're going to have Mr. Lexx. We're going to have Anthony Malvo and Chico. We're also going to have Alison Manswell, and she has a book called Listen In, Crucial Conversations on Race in the Workplace. So it's a packed show today, and of course it's Thursday, so it's throwback. You guys won't be seeing me eating any food today, but you'll see me tomorrow if you come out tomorrow, because we're going to have reggae date night is going to be on the 6th of May, right? So therefore, tomorrow we're going to have a little thing at Golden Crust. It's at the one on Tamarack at 5711 North University Drive. We're going to have a meet and greet. Reggae Date Night features Etana and Davil. And DJ Karma will be on the ones and twos, and I'll be there bringing the vibe. So tomorrow from 1 to 6 p.m., Friday, April 29th, we will be at Golden Crust on University. Come for the giveaways, the excitement. We're going to give away tickets and just build some hype for Reggae Date Night, which is next week. Bring your mother, come, have some fun and thing. And I'll be giving away tickets today, so make sure you listen to the show so you can get tickets, okay? Also, I'll be giving away tickets for the Art of Reggae Music Festival featuring Freddie McGregor, Marcia Griffiths, Wayne Wonder, Singing Melody, and Chino. So, of course, stay tuned today for all the giveaways, prizes, and surprises that are up. It's Thursday, so we're gonna throw it back with some tune, whatever genre, dance or soca, hip hop, but we're gonna keep it, nice and vibes. So if you're home now and you're watching the show, please make sure you share this, whatever device you're watching on platform. Make sure you share it with your friends and family, because guess what? We'll give away things, and we know that we love free things. All right, I want to big up people listening on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, on Spotify, on Roku TV, on Podbeam, and Google devices, wherever you are. Thank you so much. I won't be able to go live on my Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, because guess what? I've been suspended for a few days because I breached community guidelines. And you guys know me. I don't post anything bad. I don't post. I might have the most wholesome content on social media, but you have people always fighting against what you're doing. And the thing about TikTok and Metaverse, which is both Facebook and Instagram, they don't do much research. It's a very arbitrary rule on who gets banned from going live. So I can't go live today, and I really wanted to give my loyal followers some tickets. But if you're on YouTube now, I see you on YouTube. Please share this with your family. And if you're listening in on the app or whatever you're listening from, make sure when I give the number out, you call and win the tickets, because free things I go away. I don't want to win. Come out and see Etana and Davil. It's a nice night of enjoyment, wholesome entertainment, right? And of course, today, as I said again, we're gonna have we already have Twiggy's here, and we're gonna have Mr. Lexx, Anthony Malvo, and Chico virtually, and I'm gonna have Alison Manswell, and her book is called Listen In, Crucial Conversations on Race in the Workplace, a conversation that must be had. They passed the Crown Act recently, and the Crown Act, basically, you'd be surprised that it took just now for an act like that to be passed. The Crown Act is basically saying that you can't discriminate someone in the workplace because of their hair, because statistics show that black girls and black women are more likely to be sent home from school and work because of their hair. It's been a big campaign against a black woman's hair for many, many centuries, and now the Crown Act is showing that this discrimination should not stand. Okay, so yes, so we're gonna have all this discussion today, and I hope you guys join and call me, because I don't like talking to myself, and all the time I like talk to myself. I love conversations, and that's why radio shows are important, and that's why we give numbers, and that's why we have all these devices, because we want you guys to call in and talk. I love to talk to my people. I love hearing perspectives. If you're respectful and you have an opinion, I believe that conversations must be had. We won't advance in any way whatsoever if we don't have crucial conversations on music. Today's topic is, of course, is dancehall going in the right direction? And so we're going to talk about if dancehall going in the right direction, and every single Jamaican should have an opinion about this, because dancehall is our music. And it is, of course, as I said in my video today, dancehall originally started out as the voice of the disenfranchised, the frustration. But dancehall also incorporates the wanting of something better to escape from a certain environment. You talk about police brutality. You talk about the lack of opportunities for the youth. It also speaks about the fashion and style, and, you know, big up people and all that. So dancehall belongs to us, and all of us should be able to have an opinion on this, regardless of where you are in the world. If you're Jamaican, you're Jamaican. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a wonderful show today, and I hope you guys are ready to talk about all these matters. YouTube, make sure you call. The numbers are right there. Of course, I'm gonna give the number now, even before I ask questions, and even before the show starts, I'm gonna give you the question. The phone numbers, and they're running across the screen. If you live in the States or Canada, North America, the number is 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203. And if you out of the country and you want to use your WhatsApp, you can call us +1 954-621-3660, +1 954-621-3660. If you don't live in Florida, I know somebody who live in Florida who want to win the ticket them for the nice things we are going. Share it with them, man. Make them call, make them watch, and let them win the prize, okay? Again, if you're tuning in right now for the first time, I am Raul Blaze, and I'm the host of the Raul Blaze Show here on Streaming Hub Radio. We are in Sunrise, Florida, in South Florida. So if you are in the area and you'd like to be a part of the show, please just shoot us a message and I'll invite you. You know, come chill with me on a Thursday when we have food, so we can eat and talk about the discussions, the points that matter to all of us, okay? So we are going to go for our first break, and when we come back, I'm going to play some tune, and then I'm going to ask the first question to give the first giveaway, okay? You are tuned into Streaming Hub Radio, South Florida's #1 online radio, and you can find us on many, many platforms: Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Roku TV, and everything else, okay? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider, ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Welcome from Jamaica in a little tin called Tasty Cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. Can't stay home if me not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if me not have tasty cheese. Easter I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe with the sound, a little vibe, all a little vibe and thing, yeah. All our vibes with the family this Easter with Tasty Cheese.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the websites gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at WU.com. For more information, visit WU.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service, Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Hey, baby, it's not personal.
Whoa, oh yeah. Baby, please don't take it too personal. Promise I'll never try to do things to hurt you, no. But I have to move on. Can't hold on any longer. Sorry, my love keeps fading away. Many times I've tried.
Of course, we're kicking it off with Mr. Anthony Malvo. Don't take it too personal.
It's just a waste of time. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you care. I needed you, but you were never there. So baby, please don't take it too personal. Promise I'll never try to do things to hurt you, no. But I have to move on. Can't hold on any longer. Sorry, my love keeps fading away. Every day we fight. I should have seen the signs. I can't believe I used to be so blind. Don't know what I was thinking. You wanna blow my mind. Gonna lace my breath and make a step. You wasted all my time. Baby, please don't take it too personal. Promise I'll never try to do things to hurt you, no. But I have to move on. Can't hold on any longer. Sorry, my love keeps fading away.
All right, have you ever been involved in a relationship where you just have to move on? You have to move on. You know, sometimes we find ourselves in situations, relationships, where it's not going. You can love somebody, both of you can love each other, but it's not going in the right way. You can love each other, but it may not be for that. Love may not be for you, if you understand what I'm saying. You get me, I say? So both of you can love each other, but you aren't for each other. You are going in separate directions, you know. And this song is basically saying, not take it too personal, you know. And as adults, as mature adults, we should be able to talk it out. Unfortunately, because sometimes we rush into relationships, we don't get to talk and see where each person is on the spectrum of goals and aspirations and emotions. So you run at something, and then now, because you never talk about the breakup or the differences become very, you know, loud and angry, and then, you know. But so if you talk about things and you speak in a mature way and you understand someone's point of view, of course, you know, say you're not gonna take it too personal. All right.
My love keeps fading away. Oh, oh. Baby, please don't take it too personal. Promise I'll never try to do things to hurt you, no. But I have to move on.
All right, guys. So let me read first of all. I'm gonna read the information. So I'm going to ask the question after I read the information. Okay, so let's go. The first event I'm going to talk about is Reggae Date Night on Friday, May 6th. Right, that is 2022 this year, next week. You know, performing live. We're gonna have Etana and Davil. This will be at the Garden, and the Garden is located at 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, 33319. And you can get the tickets by just going on Eventbrite. But if you want to call, you may call 954-348-1719, 954-348-1719, or 954-999-9598, 954-999-9598. What a wally pa 9. All right. You're going to have music by DJ Carmen. I don't know, said that could be nice and ting. Hosted by Jody and Gray, and yours truly, Raul Blaze, of course. And before you reach this, remember, say, for the same event we are coming next week, we're going to have a little thing. You know, when you have a little event, you have a little warm-up, you know? A little vibes up for it, like a pre-game. Tomorrow, which is the 29th of April, we will be Davil, Etana, and DJ Karma and myself will be at Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant at 5711 North University Drive, Tamarack, Florida, 33321. You hear my accent, I go in and out. Tamarack, Florida. And you come and meet and greet Etana and Deville. Yes, you know. Let me see which Etana song we can sing. For I'm not afraid. Yeah, somebody say, Raul, stick to hosting and giving jokes and dancing. Don't sing. And Deville, which Deville song we can sing? No matter how I try, I can't get over you. Can't get over you. Of course, so that's tomorrow. So the first question I'm going to ask is, what am I going to ask? What more give us something easy? Come on to the call and win, man. On what date will be Reggae Date Night? When is the actual event? What date is Reggae Date Night? If you call, you win. If you call, as a matter of fact, if you call now, make you 2 tickets. I'm going to give away 2 tickets if you call. So you can carry your mommy or your friend or your sister, daughter, your auntie, your neighbor, sister, auntie, friend, sister, niece, pan, or stepfather side. Anybody you want to carry. So I'm going to give you 2 tickets if you call right now and tell me, what the question me asked again? Oh, me asked a while ago. What me asked again? Yeah. What what date will be Reggae Date Night? Okay, so call right now, 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203. But if you're calling from Jamaica, even though I don't know why you'll be calling from Jamaica, if you call from Jamaica, you can win it and give it to somebody else. 954-621-3660, 954-621-3660. So call now and tell me, what date we're gonna have a Reggae Date Night, and you win 2 tickets. So call right now, okay? In the interim, let me tell you, in the interim, I go run down on the phone, okay? So call, man, call and when you tickets them, so they can get fi enjoy. No, the next song I'm gonna play now, I think original was by Prince, and then I think Melissa Morgan. I like all 3 versions of this song. Prince, do it for your, do it for him way. Melissa Morgan, do it for your way. And now we have our own Twiggy who put it in our nice reggae vibe. You understand? So right now, I'm gonna play. Right now, I'm gonna play "Do Me, Baby." Right? Because of that vibe them want getting right now before I start going more tickets. So call. I want the tickets now. But in the interim, do me. No, here we are. The 2 of us together, just saving my love. Oh, to be baby, like I never done before. I'm not a singer. I am not a singer. Many things I am, but when I gotta give me talent, him take a singing from you, okay? But let's go. Do Me Baby by Twiggy. All right.
In this big old empty room, staring each other down. You want me just as much as I want you.
Who say pull up? Who say pull up? Somebody say pull up, you know. Who say pull up, all right? From the top. But hold on there. You see, I'm going to make sure I turn on the music here because yesterday people were calling, but because I enjoy myself whenever I hear the phone ring. So, again, guys, if you're just joining us, the question that I'm asking to win 2, not just 1, 2 tickets for the Etana and Davil on May 6th, Friday, May 6th. The question I ask is, I'm just the answer. When is it? When the event are going? Call now 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203. Of course, you can call on WhatsApp 954-621-3660, 954-621-3660. Let me tell you how I can do this. So, this is how I do. If I'm watching something and I know that, hey, I can't win the tickets because I'm not in the area, what me do, me just text my friend the link to the show and text the number to them, make them call. So you have to look out for your friend them in the area. So if you know somebody in South Florida, you can tell them because when next you know get to see Etana and Davil perform at the same time. Okay, let's go.
In this big old empty room, staring each other down. You want me just as much as I want you. Let's stop fooling around. Yeah. Take me, baby, and kiss me all over.
Nine 954-289-8589, 954-289-8589, extension 203, 954-289-8589, extension 203. Don't be shy. I know you guys are very shy. If for some reason, I don't know, as Jamaicans say, I don't go by to know. You understand? I'm the most and the friendliest person. If you don't call me, I'm going to feel nice and calm and easy, you know? So, again, reminding you of the discussion is dancehall reggae going in the right direction. Let me know how you feel about this. We all should have an opinion on this. And of course, we have people who know a lot about the industry here with me today, and we'll be getting into the meat of the matter. And we're gonna take our next break, and then we come back. We're gonna give away some more tickets, and then we're not start going on yet, but we're gonna try to give away some more, and then we'll get into the meat of the matter. Okay, so stay tuned, share this with your friends and family. You're live on the Raul Blaze Show on Streaming Hub Radio. I'll be right back.
Squad Static, WCOP Radio presents the Art of Reggae Music Festival taking place on Sunday, May the 8th, inside of the beautiful Vizcaya Park, 14200 Southwest 55th Street in Miramar, featuring Freddie McGregor.
It's the big one, the biggest one. It's called the Art of Reggae.
Marcia Griffiths.
Mother's Day, I'll be performing my one and only performance at the Vizcaya Park.
Wayne Wonder, singing melody. Chino, music by Dutty Dex, Super Twitch, Jazzy T, Champion Squad, It's Sound, DJ Wizard, and I Shantade. Hosted by Barry I, Jodian Gray, and Mikey Mike. That's Sunday, May the 8th, the Art of Reggae Music Festival taking place inside Vizcaya Park. It's a Mother's Day celebration. Bring out the kids. Children under 12 are free.
For ticket information, log on to the Art of Reggae
Festival.com. For more information, 954-953-1332. Chino, singing melody. Wayne Wonder, Marcia Griffiths, Freddie McGregor performing live May the 18th, taking place inside of Vizcaya Park.
Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Etana.
I'm not afraid, no. I'm Etana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, Davil.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
Dexter Daps, Test the Band, Spice,
and Ding Dong Ravers.
The greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Test the Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Ravers.
The vacation of vacations. All inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at brtweekend.com. That's brtweekend.com.
Our family and friends are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account, so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Whoa, donkey. Whoa, whoa, donkey. Whoa, donkey. Whoa, whoa, donkey. Hey, watch me. Carnival again. Bacchanal in Porter's Whoa, donkey. Whoa, whoa, donkey. Jump on up on Chimanta. Saying this is so that you win that. Whoa, donkey. Whoa, whoa, donkey. Enough to wine, not this time, changing it around. I want to ride, I want to ride, I want to ride, I want to ride, I want to ride. Whoa, donkey, whoa, whoa, donkey, whoa, donkey, whoa, whoa, donkey, hey, whoa, donkey, 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 ride it, whoa, donkey, ride it, whoa, donkey, ride it. Music jamming, man and woman jumping in. Whoa, donkey, whoa, whoa, donkey. Man, don't let you ride and fall, otherwise that donkey gonna make you fall, you know. Whoa, donkey, yes, whoa, donkey. Time to rest your waist, hold you up in space. Let your donkey go. I want to ride, I want to ride, I want to ride, I want to ride, I want to ride. Whoa, donkey, whoa, whoa, donkey. Whoa, donkey. Whoa donkey, 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 ride it, whoa donkey, jockey it, whoa donkey, ride it, whoa donkey, galloping. Now this is the time when everything gets hot. Red steam coming out the place. Let me tell them what to do. Yes, put your woman on top your back. Put your woman on top your back. All right. Put your woman on top your back. Put your woman on that is that. Whoa, donkey. Whoa, whoa, donkey. Whoa, donkey. Whoa, donkey.
Put your two fists together with your elbow out and in a forward motion. We can start the show. Start the show.
Whoa, donkey. Whoa, donkey.
And you shout.
Whoa, donkey.
Yes.
Whoa, donkey.
Now spread your 2 feet apart with your 2 knees touching. Push your boomsy out. And your hands still touching, and you're singing.
Whoa, donkey. Whoa, donkey.
Yes,
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raw Blaze Show. So we're going to kick it off with, of course, we have Mr. Anthony Malvo here live, well, not live, sitting in front of me, but virtually here. I see him coming in right now, and I'm playing this. I'm going to start off by playing the song I started the show off today, Don't Take It Personal. So I'm going to play maybe 10 seconds of that. Not 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds, and then we'll come back to you, Mr. Malvo, okay?
Yes, respect, brother.
All right.
Sorry, my love keeps fading away. Many times I've tried to say what's on my mind, and everything I say to you is just a waste of time. Tell me that you love me, tell me that you care. I needed you, but you were never there. So baby, please don't take it too personal. Promise I'll never try to do things to hurt you.
All right, guys, so that is Mr. Anthony Malvo, and that song is called Don't Take It Personal. Okay, Mr. Malvo, how you doing, boss man? You can't hear me?
It's a blessing.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You hear me now?
I'm not hearing you.
You not hearing me? Yeah, hear me? I'm hearing you good.
You're hearing me?
Yes.
But I can't hear you. Yes, we're gonna try to come back with Mr. Malvo soon. Okay, we weren't hearing him, so let's try again. All right. So let us run back that tune again. We're talking to Mr. Anthony Malvo, and he's gonna be the first guest. Then let me see if I can hear him now. I can't hear him now.
Yeah, hear me?
You want to say something again, sir?
You hear me?
We're having some technical difficulties. Okay, but we're gonna solve that problem and get back here. Okay, so let me go around the tune in the interim. I'm gonna run our next tune in the interim. Okay, guys. So there we go.
Bad-minded people gotta change your ways. Why, yes. Hey.
Let me try again.
You hear me? You hear me?
Sir? Well, let me see if I can hear you.
You hear me now? You hear me now?
I can't hear you. Somehow this is so strange. I can't hear. Like if my listeners could do lip reading, they would be able to, but I'm not.
I'm hearing you.
It is, Kemar. It is.
I'm hearing you.
It is. The blue button is down. Yes.
I'm hearing you.
Yes, guys. So all right. So guys, we're gonna work on that on the sound check, and we come back. Okay. So just give me a second. We're gonna work this out and come back because I'm excited to speak with Mr. Malvo. Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh, yes. Don't be the little dust, don't be no judge. Unto no man I hold no grudge. If you could only understand, there is a future for every man. So go away with your evil plan. Cause it's your house, we all are one bad-minded people. You gotta change your ways. Why, my boy, wicked-minded people must meet your judgment day. Ooh, yes. Sooner or later you're gonna see for yourself. It's time you're wasting watching someone else. You'll be there like a stock on the shelf. Why don't you give yourself a name? Bad-minded people, you gotta change your ways. Why, my boy, wicked-minded people must meet your judgment day. Boy. Bad-minded people, you gotta change your ways. Why, my boy, wicked-minded people must meet your judgment day. Boy. Down in the ghetto where me born and grow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They wanna knock you off for your stride. See you on the road, them say respect you. Behind your back, they just a susu for you. Many are called, chosen of you. What you gonna do when you call them you bad-minded people? You gotta change your
No, don't put me on here. You should have heard me in the studio. You don't hear me?
wicked-minded people must meet your judgment
No.
days. Boy.
Smoke me a smoke, weed me a smoke. When you hear me a choke, Pepsi me like so me now use coke. Pass me the light, make me do ganja spot. Malvo you have to blaze it, Adele ranking a blaze it. Bitch Malvo you start catch it, and the herbalist anthem. High grade a blaze this morning, make me feel so nice. Yeah. Pass me the weed, make me smoke everything. Blaze with my friends this evening, just to build the vibes. When they gotta come check me, the best them I bring. Blaze and OG, push good sense of me, there I smoke. Roll the blunts and light it up. Send the smoke in the clouds. Give me all the kush, high grade kush, best grade I'm smoking. I'm from California to Portland, me a look. Give me all the kush, that me say. High grade kush, best grade I'm smoking. Yeah. From Jamaica, bring the best kush. Me not do legal joke, me not go pop pill. If I get a prescription, figure fill. Me head not hurt, me not need Advil. I put oxycontin on me bill. Eat me a smoke seafood on the grill. Rich you put the any sip on the ice we chill. Herb they are love, so I bill, we a bill. Me no want sleep, so not give me NyQuil. Give me all the kush. High grade kush, best grade I'm smoking. I'm from California to Portland, me a look. Give me all the kush, that me say. High grade kush, best grade I'm smoking. Yeah, from Jamaica, bring the best kush.
All right, guys, if you're there, you're just enjoying some sounds of Mr. Anthony Malvo right now as we try to get the technical aspects sorted out. You know how radio and TV is, you know? We always have this type of thing because it's live, you know? We're going to go for our break. Say something now?
Yeah.
Oh no, we can hear you, but yeah, so we can hear, but we're gonna go for the commercial break, and then we'll come back. But now we know that we can hear you, okay, guys? So yes, hooray, we can hear Mr. Anthony Malvo when we come back, and we're gonna get the question in and the music, okay? All right, so I'll be back soon.
To Portland, me a look. Give me all the kush, that me say. High grade kush, best grade I'm smoking. Yeah, from Jamaica, bring the best kush. Smoke me a smoke.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Can I take you on a date? Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
I'm not afraid. I'm Itana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, DeVille.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
I'm just giving out songs. Every day I get up on the frowns. I want the more, you know, little girl. I want the more, you know, so, oh.
Everyone knows me love sometimes.
You better know.
I don't know you, but it ain't a crime.
It's not a crime.
Everyone knows
remember that girl.
I don't know you, but
Now he goes. Tiger again. Along with Malvo. Come on, come on. Sing it. Summer love is beautiful. It's not enough. Satisfying motion that I share between us. Oh, winter love is cozy, girl. I need so much.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. We're back from our break, and now we have Mr. Anthony Malvo. And now I'm sure we can definitely hear him. Boss man?
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, sir, finally, welcome to the Raul Blaze Show, sir.
Blessings, man. Blessings, my brother.
Yes, yeah. What go on a day? How you feel on the day?
Give thanks for life. I'm alive and ready for everything and anything. You see it? You see what I say?
Yes. So, Mr. Malvo, for those people, listeners, because we have people all around the world. For those who are new to you, what would you tell them to make them recognize what you've done so far?
Well, reggae artist from over a couple of decades. I mean, 40 years in the business, and I've been in the business from it forever. And I mean, them have to hear my songs too, because sometimes saying anything and seeing the face and hear the name, sometimes they don't even still know it, so they have to hear the song. But as time goes by in the program, they will definitely know who I am. So, but I am Anthony Malvo, the reggae artist.
All right, so that is for the introduction for those who are new. But for us, reggae and dancehall fans from a long time, tell us how did you get into music in the first place?
Well, music, I used to sing at church with my grandmother, because my grandmother was a preacher, so we used to sing at the church, and then sound system from the can, and we sing sing a little sound system. Then cause I come from Papine, I come from Kentire Papine, and Kingston 6.
Yes.
So we used to sing on a song called Black Star, come from my area. So Black Star used to have Brigadier Jerry's sister Nancy. My sister Nancy used to go to school, Brigadier Jerry's school, Happy in them place them come from. So so that's how we started, from the sound system coming up, and then move from Black Star to King Jammies, and there was King Jammies was my university where everything went. We do all of the recording and everything. That's a start. It start right there. So King Jammies, and we used to have a producer, first producer named Edgar White, and do the first song called Reggae Can Clear, and so from there, so everything started from King Jammies.
Okay, amazing. And apart from your work, in Jamaica, I know in certain reggae, I'll call them reggae capitals in the world, you've performed at some great reggae parts of the world. What are some of the places you've performed throughout the years?
Well, I perform in America, Canada, the Caribbean, Europe, like France, a couple more places, Yeah.
And what out of all the songs you've done, I know it's hard to say you have a favorite song, but do you have a favorite of all the collaborations or songs you've done?
Yeah, and it's a new song, named Give Thanks, named Give Thanks. But all for the song them nice, the song with me and Tiger come back to me, and the rain and cruising with me and Daddy Liz. Yeah, all for them. But Give Thanks to me right now is a more new song about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Or because we are give thanks to life. Because we take life different now. We grew up, so we are deal with a different vibe,
Yes. Give thanks. All right, I'm gonna play Give Thanks for the people to listen. I like Don't Take It Personal. It's new.
Brand new.
You know what's weird? When I was listening to it, I'm like, but me never heard the song before. But it sounds like something where it has this authentic reggae vibe. Like me say, oh, me don't know that song here,
Yeah, that song that new come out about. I think Anthony Redrose produced the song. It's a compilation called Singers Anthem. It's a compilation called Singers Anthem, and I have one of the songs in it. It come out maybe about 3 months ago. Like yeah.
Okay. Tell me a little, because I was before you came on, I was explaining to people that sometimes you find yourself in certain relationships, and even though two people can love each other, but maybe you weren't right for each other. So you can, as adults, you can say, listen to me now, we are go our own way, but don't take it personally.
Don't take it personal. You know what I mean? Yes. Sometimes it not work out. We start out in a good vibe. We can't finish in a good vibe. You know what I mean? We don't take it personal. Nobody cussing and and say bad things about me. Come in and say no bad things. But that's why if you know say it now go work. So better we'll stop wasting time. Why wasting the time? Don't take it personal. Let's go. Hit the road. You know, move on. You know.
Yes. And do you think there's anything wrong with two adults saying, listen to me now, we love each other, but we aren't for each other. Let's move on. Is there anything wrong with that? Because people
it's happened a long time, but some people just play, they don't want to say the word. Somebody don't want to say the word first.
Yes.
So try to do something bad to her or she do something bad to him against, you know what I mean? But we can't reason out as big people and say, listen, I don't think, you know, because you can't see the vibe. Make we move on before it even get worse. So we have a good vibe same way. We can still be friends same way. Because the best friends them then, and people who used to be with, and you live in a good spirit, are the best friend because they know you and, you know, a good vibe, you know.
Yes.
Some of my best friends are people who I've been with and, you know.
Okay. And so apart from Give Thanks and Don't Take It Personal, do you have any new songs out now that you're trying to get out?
There was new song now come out for the album will come out next month.
Okay.
It's Mature.
Oh, Mature. The album is called Mature?
Yeah, Mature.
Okay.
So we have a song called Trust. Name Trust. We know Who Me For Trust. The name Who Me For Trust now, a new song. I think I sent it to you.
Okay.
So that's the song we are working right now. You know, I just do a song couple. I put out an album, a compilation album called 90s Baby with me and Assassin and a couple more artists. My daughter is an artist, Tiffany Malvo.
Okay.
I know it was a 90s baby thing. So it's a 90s, 80s, 90s.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna let me play this one. Let me see if it. Hold on. Let me see if this is a song I'm looking for.
Can't trust nobody, no. Can't trust nobody, no. Whom if you trust? Can't trust nobody, no. Whom if you trust? Lord. I man see clearly that they coming after me, but I'm ready, firm and strong, waiting for my enemy. They never know joy is my pocket. If I dead them want me dead, them not know that. Countless time I wish them rich blessings, but them want me to live on chicken back. But you are humble and no good and no good you. My life should never concern you. We all know say the liberty no smooth, but no bad mind me for me fool. And I try to take my word. Yeah, when every man for your him for the goal. Hard your neighbor. What you think and your friend would have said you were cold. Who if you trust? Can't trust somebody now. Who if you trust? Can't trust somebody now. Who if you trust? Can't trust somebody now. Who if you trust? Lord.
All right, so that song is called what's the card title? Whom If You Trust?
Yeah, Whom If You Trust. Yeah.
Yeah. What's wrong with trusting people too easily, Mr. Malvo?
Yeah, you know, you have so much people. It's a trust. It's a thing where sometimes you trust a man and him really. I mean, I noticed on some, you notice Jamaican songs them. I will appear bad mind sing about it, right?
Yes.
Most of our song them, and really, it's not like say we just want to sing about bad mind, but it's so much around us.
Yes.
People so ungrateful. It's ungrateful. So much ungrateful. So it's come like it's like every day you see it. If it's not empty, you're talking to somebody else. It's like it's so prevalent. It come like it come like COVID to it. Just take yeah, bad mind and something and them things. So sometimes you have to sing it. Sometimes I have to sing it, but it's come like every time I think about something like that come to my mind, that me I say, Raul for trust. That again, bad mind again. Can you just play a song before that? Bad-minded people, remember?
Yes.
So
yes.
It's like, I'm gonna do it purposely, but it's just the vibe of the people. I don't know, brother. Just a vibe, you know. So just come out.
Exactly. And so the album, right? You said the album will be out next month.
Next month. We don't know the date, but I know I'm trying to next month.
And and let me just say this before we continue. When you find out the date, make sure you tell we first. You understand?
Yes, man.
Yeah. What I want to know is I see Malvo. Tell me a little about Malvo Entertainment. This is
brand. That's my brand. My label is called Malvo's Entertainment. You know what I say? So that's my label, my brand, everything. We should have on my t-shirt, but you know what I mean. Me a rock Mandela, right?
Mandela. Yes.
So you don't know we have Black Power still. So you know what I mean. So yeah, but Malvo's Entertainment is my thing. So you know, yeah.
Okay. And where are you located? Where are you located currently?
I'm in Atlanta.
Okay, you're in Atlanta. Okay. And do you have any shows? You have any shows coming up that people can look out for?
Yes, well, I have a show in the 19th of June in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my next show in June. I just did a show here in a place called Spice House here last weekend, and yeah. I was in Florida too about 3 weeks ago in the gardens. Me and Daddy Lizard and Flower Gun and Lizard and Clement Tyree.
Okay.
That was good. So, you know what I mean? And I have more shows coming up too. I'm planning to go to Europe, in England. I haven't been to England, so I'm speaking to promoters and seeing everything going on. You know?
Yes, guys. So listen up, guys, because whenever he finds out, of course, he's gonna
I'm gonna let you guys know. Yeah, first.
Yeah. Let us know. So I want to ask a question, but I'm gonna wait until I come back from the break, and that's just the direction in which you think the music industry is going. But before that, what are some of the artists that you haven't worked with yet that you want to work? Is anybody out there you say you want to work with?
Yeah, a couple of artists. I'm like Beres, Roman Verg, I'm like Chris Martin, me have a couple of them youth them like, you know, a couple of DJ them. And even some of the young DJ I'm like put them make some good song with them. Them have Joshy, them have Skeng. You know, them, because we can mold them the right way, you know, because we have produced them a long time, so we know to mold them the right way. Them bad, you know, them have talent, them very intelligent. Because I'm tell you something, the artists them now is more intelligent than the artists from my time, because we never used to go school too long. We just stop maybe primary school, but these are guys. If when you reason with them, you can hear them very intelligent. Go high school. How we send them go high school, you know, we send them go high school. They are my kids, so we send them go to good school. So they are very intelligent. You know, metaphors, they're good on metaphors. So they just want to get the right
direction.
Direction.
Yes.
That's what they want. But them bad. Them bad.
Okay. And we're definitely looking forward to one of those collaboration. So this is one of my favorite. I was playing it before, but I'm gonna play it again, and then I'm gonna let this take us through the commercial break, and we'll come back. We'll get into the main question and the direction, what your opinion and direction of dancehall. Okay, so we're gonna leave out to the break with this one right here.
Me a smoke, weed me a smoke when you hear me a choke. Pepsi me like so me now use coke. Pass me the light, make me do ganja spot. Malvo you have to blaze it. Hardly ranking a blaze it. It's a Malvo you start gauge it. And the herbalist anthem. High grade a blaze this morning. Make me feel so nice. Pass me the weed, make me smoke everything.
Montano, Dexter Daps, Casma Band, Spice,
and Ding Dong Raver.
The greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Casma Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Raver.
The vacation of vacations. All inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at BRTweekend.com. That's BRTweekend.com.
Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
I'm not afraid, no. I'm Itana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, DeVille.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
WCOP Radio presents the Art of Reggae Music Festival, taking place on Sunday, May the 8th, inside of the beautiful Vizcaya Park, 14200 Southwest 55th Street in Miramar, featuring Freddie McGregor.
It's a big one, the biggest one. It's called the art of reggae.
Marcia Griffiths.
Mother's Day, I'll be performing my one and only performance at the Vizcaya Park.
Wayne Wonder, singing melody. Chino, music by Dirty Dex, Super Twitch, Jazzy T, Champion Squad, It's Sound, DJ Wizard, and I Shantane. Hosted by Barry I, Jody and Gray, and Mikey Mike. That's Sunday, May the 8th, the Art of Reggae Music Festival, taking place inside the Vizcaya Park. It's a Mother's Day celebration. Bring out the kids. Children under 12 are free.
For ticket information, log on to the Art of Reggae
Festival.com. For more information, 954-953-1332. Chino, singing melody. Wayne Wonder, Marcia.
Hi, this is Janet Jackson.
Hi, this is Usher.
The Hub. Click, watch, listen, chat.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For a limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Our family and friends are a big part of who we are. They are our biggest supporters and confidants, and our source of bellyfuls of laughter.
And when it comes to keeping you connected, Western Union is here to make it safer and easier with their digital services. Now your family and friends overseas can send you money without leaving home by using the Western Union app or westernunion.com. Just visit gkmsonline.com to register and share your banking details with your sender to start receiving funds directly to your bank account, so you don't have to leave home to collect. Grace Kennedy Money Services, home of Bill Express, FX Trader, and Western Union, doing our part to help you stay safe and connected to the world.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're here on the Raul Show. We took a quick break, and now we are going to continue our conversation with Mr. Mr. Malvo. Of course, we spoke about music, the origins, and everything. You know, foundation thing. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna ask you about what is how do you see the state of dancehall / reggae now in Jamaica? Whether if you want to put them together or separate them, how do you describe the state of it currently?
All right, reggae.
Yes,
is going good. Can keep the originality and everything is going good. Reggae, you know, reggae is always going good because you can't go bad on reggae because the beat alone will you until they say listen. You have to sing good song on it. But dancehall,
yes,
dancehall come like you have a little bad picnic. And you have to time when you go like supermarket, you have to put a little rope on him and you have to slap him and say, come here. Dancehall now, it can get out of hand and we with it all over the place. What dancehall lose? We lose the originality because we are not no more leader in dancehall again. We are followers because the beats are not dancehall again. It's a little hip hop with a little R&B. So and our thing, you know. You some eat a food, we love that. You some eat a food because they must send them mother, them can come to the ghetto. That good.
Yes.
But you can't hustle it out and just because they might eat a food. You have to make sure say the long term might solid because we all lose it because this way. Remember, so we don't want it again. You know? It's not our one.
Yes.
A little R&B and a little hip hop and a little then put a little thing on it. It's slow. It's become like it's a sleeping music to me. It's sleepy. It's boring. It's boring to me. All right, if you listen to dancehall, that new dancehall, no, the new what they call it, trap and a dancehall, the new trap, what them go and call it. If you listen without the vocals on it,
yes,
it's dead. It's like you wonder, you start bite the fingernail, you start go on your phone. If you notice when people are listening to them type of music sometimes, them on them phone, them not a time for. But when you start, if you're a DJ, when you start playing in the 90s and play them, you know this is the difference. No matter what kind of crowd there, if it's young, at the same vibe, you get the same.
Yes.
You can dance to it.
Yes.
So what we have to know, the youth them, we are make the song them, is because it gone to a different level where we are lose it. And we have to start bringing back. Because the guys them, the youth them, them good enough, as I tell you.
Yes.
The youth are very talented.
The talent is there.
Direction. So we just need to give it direction. I am sorry, so I'm not. I'll start traveling back to Jamaica because I need to find somebody new there. But we just hope they're not so arrogant. Because you know how Jamaicans stay. You start drive like one car, nobody can talk to you again because, you know what I mean? Yeah, we understand it because, and I know it come from a long time. From my time, when you're poor and you get something, so you get bossy and get cocky still. Because Jamaica, black people thing. It's not Jamaica, black people thing.
Yes.
So them just need direction. But the direction of the dancer is going down to in a hole right now. I'm telling you. It's going to a hole. It might sound good to the youth, man, because what I'm sure is our quality. You see the man who play the music named DJ.
Yes.
And them soak it on them brain, you know. Because them not playing it, they can't love it like that.
Yes.
But what they're doing,
they
might play it alone. They might mix it like myself. I give a little R&B, I give a little rubber dub, I give a little dancehall, I give a little. Them just keep one thing.
Yes.
So it just take on them brain, so them don't want to hear nothing else. I just let them know. You know what I say? Them want to hear about killing and because killing a go on, man, I sing gun song for a long time, you know. So the man can say, boy, that's youth them alone. You can't blame you because this has been going on because them see the thing and people gravitate off a negative vibe.
Yes.
Today I saw me post one song and I get all 2 likes.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
And me a bad singer, some man sing some bullshit, but yeah, my girl and this
yes.
Viral him go.
For real, that is true. That is true. Negative
when you say go viral, some youth say, why I want to go viral? So we have to sing some negative thing to go viral because the social media take over your brain, you know. So it's trying to get, so you know, so everybody a star now. Everybody a strip off them clothes, them a do all kind of thing to go viral.
Yes.
But viral mean, them just look on your thing, it mean say you're popular, them just look on your thing because you do foolishness. If you notice, some of the people who go viral and do things, when them go see the crowd, when people go follow them, people not follow them just like the foolishness. But if you come support them, they're not coming out.
Exactly.
If we have social media in my time, me a billionaire in when it comes to streaming and sell record, you know. A record we sell for get popular, you know.
Yes.
Never have nothing to go on nothing for go stream and nothing, or you have to go buy the record. So we are the real people in the business. You know, now what I mean, I said the youth them is very, 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 very talented, but the beats are garbage. That's what
yes.
Yeah.
And you know what, I've spoken with a lot of on this show. I've spoken with a lot of influential people in the music industry, and some of the points that you've mentioned are right, hit the nail on the net. But one thing I just noticed something today. I did a video today, and I realized that if the DJs don't play these songs, if the disc jock is don't play this song at the dance, nobody now gonna listen to them. It just came to me today. You know, that wait, the DJ them supposed to be blamed too.
Me blame them all while. Me blame the DJ. Come remember saying, no, I am a producer. I go to the studio, make a song and bring it to the DJ. The DJ for some Malvo, no, you know, some not play them song, they're not good. But through them want little money pull up and them hungry and them want everything gets self. You know, remember one time in that sound system, selector even used to know him selector name too tough. Like, you know, every man I stay from front now, walk in front of the mic and I make clear noise now. Everything's a self thing. So you want to get. Because nobody now no sound system again like sound. Same I walk with him little pouch or him laptop or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
So it's all about a DJ this and a DJ that used to have a sound system like King Jammy's sound, you have the sound there, but I know a DJ. So you want the hype, you have to play everything and play 10 songs. Play 10 songs, that when I play the same 10 songs, him could have give the man in Tom Drive and say go play about the same 10 songs. Because the same 10 songs play. You know what I mean? Yeah. So at them and the man who had the trouble, they mix it. I say I can't play it, you know. But mix it up, no man, play a little section. Back in my days, I got a party. Used to have soul, used to have soca.
Yes.
One drop and then you come to dancehall. Come on. One thing.
Yes. And then it's not just that. I realized that there was this video that went viral that this girl she went on stage and she got to the selector and said she want to hear some tune. But it's not just that. It even more niche now, because if you go dancehall now, you know the whole chopping thing now.
Yeah.
The scamming. You got almost every song I want scam song. I say, like, when we reach another one, it's a tiny niche market in a dancehall now, where every single song I chop this, chop that, chop this.
Yeah,
and
because you want
me never know the chopping they mean scamming until recently. So me did late, cause me never did listen to the music at all. But it's chopping.
Dancehall is a follow fashion thing. Anything you do and it work, everybody want to do it. That's what dancehall, you know. If me do a song and me say, oh, Jai, all right, remember this. Remember when COVID, everybody start make conscious song? All the man them used to make chopping, them used to make conscious song in a COVID. Because COVID, everybody I say, boy, you are dead out, conscious, give thanks to God. And you know what I say? And everybody starts saying, what? You have to start make conscious song now. So I say, go. So now you come back now, chopping, girl, this, that, la, la, la. But it's a massive business. Because look on this. We are losing it. Remember I say, them take you off a billboard now. Because African Afrobeat now take our billboard. No more dancehall.
Yes.
We lose Grammy because of we're not supporting the music. Because all of the Grammy nominees them better than the artists, better than the group we're winning to know. See?
Exactly.
But the support, we're not getting support. They are getting the support because them support each other, but we not support ourselves. We just chat. And just because we don't buy music, we just talk about things and see me I say. So now we are lose the dancehall now because we are not no more followers. We are not no more leaders. Now we are followers because we are take R&B and hip hop and I make and I call it chop. So what that talk about? That makes sense. We're gonna lose it.
Yes. Awesome. Mr. Malvo, this is a conversation I'm gonna have to have you on again for have an entire hour conversation. Because we share some of this, we share some of the exact point of view. Mr. When you talk, Mr. Wolande, we share some of the same points of view. But before you leave, I want you to tell the people where they can find you, etc., and what you have coming up.
All right, you can find me on Instagram. It's Instagram, The Real Anthony Malvo. Instagram, The Real Anthony Malvo. And on Facebook, Anthony Malvo. And look out, May, we have a new album called Matthew. Just want people, I them say stream it or what they want to do. You know what I mean? Or go buy it or whatever. We just want to support because we are making good songs, you know. We are some of the greatest artists because we learn to sing pan sound back. So remember, every night was a thing that for we, you know, a stage show, you know. Remember, we learn to perform. Me not have no new song to kill show, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because the performance and engagement. So we need to teach somebody, and some of the old artists them need to stop criticizing them and teach them and start criticize them. Bring them in if them want to talk to them, but stop criticize. We could help the youth them because them are the next generation. No matter what, because all I get old. Me never so old. I mean, I promise myself I want to go. I say, wait, I'm gonna get old star. So I say we have to teach the youth them. You know, give them the knowledge of what we are doing. So that's that me I tell you, you know.
All right, Mr. Malvo, thank you so much for being on the Raul Blaze Show. We're gonna reach out again because we need an entire 2 hour or an hour for this. All right?
Yeah, man. And when the album come up, I will definitely link you and yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, big up yourself here.
Blessing, brother.
All right, guys. Yeah, all right, take care. Guys, that was Mr. Anthony Malvo. We're gonna go for a quick break and we're gonna be back right soon. That was a wonderful conversation. We're gonna have a full hour next time. All right?
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Welcome from Jamaica in a little tin called Tasty Cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. Can't stay home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a vibe if we not have tasty cheese. Easter, I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family, I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, all a little vibe with the sound, a little vibe. All a little vibe and thing, yeah. All a vibes with the family, this Easter with tasty cheese.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the website gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive.
Hey, him want carry you come and dance and pin you in a corner, but you know in a that you know, you move up your expand for this.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. That was Mr. Anthony Malvo just now talking about dancehall, the state of dancehall, the state of the industry, and of course sharing information that his album will be out soon. And as soon as his album is out, he'll let us know. Now we have our next guest here. Put these over your head. Yeah. And then hold on. Mm-hmm. Say something. Come closer to the mic. Put the mic up. Okay. Yes,
Right.
lift it up a little bit towards you and say something.
Okay.
Come
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, a little bit more to you. A little bit more to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Oh, this one right here. Yeah, come to this one right here. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
You know it's live. It's live. It's live TV, guys. You know things happen live, huh? Mhm. And you put on those. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you fine.
Yes. So you are from can you pronounce Umba?
Umba, UMBA, Umba.
Okay.
It's the Urban Music Basketball Association.
Okay.
Okay, we're a local company. We have 16 basketball we're a basketball league with 16 teams.
Okay.
One team being the Florida South Beach Sharks. We're in 16 different states.
Oh.
We have 16 ex-NBA players coaching each team.
Okay.
And we have 16 ex-NBA playing on the team. So
Okay.
we're a professional level.
Oh, is it Florida or is it other?
It's Florida, but
Okay.
16 states, period.
Okay.
So each state has its own team.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. That sounds awesome. Do you play?
I don't.
Is it? I don't. You're in the more managerial aspect, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell me about Pick Up Fort Lauderdale initiative.
Pick Up Fort Lauderdale initiative was created out of the necessity of the many African-American students here in Broward County needing extracurricular credits to graduate. We have over 300 students that still need seniors this year and still need extracurricular credits to graduate. And so we created the initiative to allow them in the community to get the extra hours.
Okay. And what do they have to do? What do they have to do to participate?
Just come out and meet us at on Broward Boulevard. We're going from Broward Boulevard to Oakland Park Boulevard, picking up trash on both sides on Saturday, starting at 10 to 1 o'clock.
Okay, so they're gonna meet at 9 and start at 10.
Yes, they're gonna meet at 9 to register, and then the pickup starts at 10.
Okay. So is it in Broward, right?
It's in Broward. Yes.
What are some of the schools in this area? Like
the schools in the Broward area are Dillard, Piper, Stranahan, South Plantation, and Board Anderson.
Okay, cool.
Those are the major schools in the area.
Okay, and apart from getting credits to graduate, what is the importance of picking up and picking up trash and being clean?
It's very important to show our kids that we can take care of our own. We can pick up after ourselves and not just have a community where it doesn't matter that trash is littered on the side of the road.
Yes.
So when you start cleaning your own backyard, picking ourselves up by our own bootstraps, as President Obama said, that's part of our bootstrap action right there. We're, just showing the kids that we can do it and we can give you what you need by creating our own opportunities for them.
Yes. Because as adults, we have to learn to lead by example, of course.
Exactly.
And how can students who are listening now, or parents, get in contact with you guys?
They can call us at or go online to theumba.org and just send us an email or a text, or they can call us direct or call me direct at 706-305-0308. I'm available 24 hours.
Okay.
Again, we're building opportunities. There's opportunities that doesn't exist, across the board. Not only for the students, but for adults too, because if you have a skill of playing basketball, hey, we giving out $1 million contracts. So you don't have to go to overseas. We're giving out, $1 million contracts to, to athletes.
Wow. It sounds like I'm going to have to take up on basketball shows. You understand? I haven't played in years, but yes, just kidding.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's the number here, 954-414-0307. Can they also call this number too?
Yes, they can also call that number also.
Okay. 954-414-0307 or 470-485-5052. And it's the UMBA org, right?
Yeah.
What does UMBA mean? Repeat the
UMBA stands for Urban Music Basketball Association.
Okay.
And what we did is we collaborated with music industry greats, basketball entertainers, and brought them all together to create this this league.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we guys. So guys, if you're listening on, make sure if you have fam members, students who need to get the extra credit, or who should get involved in, in environmental awareness, make sure that you reach out so you can take part in this. And it's going to be on Saturday.
Yes, Saturday
from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, guys. So we're gonna just play. Do you have anything else to let the people know?
Just be there,
Okay.
be up and be there, and show our community that we do support each other.
Okay.
And we support our kids.
Yes. All right, guys. So support is very important. Support is very important also. Creating a clean and friendly environmental space. So, guys, we're gonna go for a quick music break, and then we'll be right back. Okay.
We are pooping now. We are push going to dance and a beg man liquor. Push to the bulls I can buy a Malta. A beg woman dance and can buy a soda. It gets sticky for some girl when you catch a people yard. It get hard. Water red light bill. They are juice. She a hustle and a shuffle draw. Yard a video man never you hype up in the clothes when them borrow from them credit get hard. But from you know you stand firm and all you have a way you earn your control. Your yard. From your now pumps my veranda, show some signal. Nobody can put you out with no scandal. Now leave the chicken like everything just formal. Some girl move loose, them now flex normal. Some boy just apart to you up your things. Love like sun, I love people pull strings. String got the wrong with fear. We're up a artist with them a one sticker like no way you fling. It gets sticky for some girl where you catch a people yard. It get hard. Water red light bill. They are juice. She a hustle and a shuffle draw. Yard up in them and them where you hype up in the clothes when them borrow from them credit get hard. But from you know you stand firm and all you have a way you earn your control. Your yard. Well, liberty a bust on your name can't call. Them can't put you out at home when rain a fall. Round the house back you no boy can't all. Now do nothing for regret nor fi make you feel small. Free man them where you hype up and now we're pooping now. We push fi going to dance and a beg man liquor. Push to the buns I can buy a Malta. A beg woman dance and can buy a soda. It gets sticky for some girl where you got your people yard. It get hard. Water red light bill. They are juice. She a hustle and a shuffle draw. Yard up in the man them where you hype up in the clothes when they borrow from them credit get hard. But from you know you stand firm and all you have a way you earn your control. Yeah, see then now it gets sticky for some girl where you got a people yard it get hard.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. We are gonna have our third guest here. So just in case you're wondering, we're still gonna have Twiggy is here. She's gonna be on next, and we're gonna have Lexus and Mr. Lexx and everybody coming on. But we're here with Miss Alison Manswell, and she's certified in professional development, right? And she's the author of this wonderful book called "Listen In: Crucial Conversations on Race in the Workplace." Welcome, Alison. How are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you for having me, sir.
Yes. Can you pull the mic a little bit more to your?
Sure.
We want to hear this wonderful dance. And first of all, Alison comes to my dance classes, so so we're familiar. So I don't feel she's okay. She's comfortable here. All right. So before I ask the questions about the book, you're from what's your background?
So my mother's side of the family is from St. Vincent.
Okay.
So I grew up in a Caribbean family. I consider myself more Caribbean than American. I've only been in America for 30 years.
Okay.
And it was so funny because I was noticing the first part of your show.
Yes.
People who know me know that dancehall is my favorite type of music. But many of the people who know me professionally would probably never guess that.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Because they see two sides of Alison. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Of course. So the book Listen in Crucial Conversations, Race in the Workplace is written as fiction, but has been heralded as a truth-telling textbook on the Black African American experience on race at work. Its author, Alison Manswell, is the founder and CEO at Path Forward Consulting, who brings a simple model matched with a powerful message about race in the workplace. Why do you believe that this such a book was necessary?
So really, we've had a lot of books about the workplace. We've had books about people's experience. We have a lot of books about gender and what it feels like to be an other or a minority in the workplace.
Yes.
But I didn't really feel like there was a book about what does it feel like specifically to be Black or African American. First of all, some people don't really even understand the difference between the two.
Yes.
And of course, as Caribbean people, we understand that typically we tend to prefer the term Black.
Yes.
And African American is a different kind of term. So nuances like that are actually important to understand when you're working every day with someone. So I decided to write the book that I always wanted to read.
Wow. And so because of course you were frustrated because you didn't see such material available. Why do you think there was this lacking in this diversity in terms of novel on this issue?
Well, first and foremost, I think for me personally, I wasn't going to write a book about race unless it was a real book about race.
Yes.
And I figured out really quickly that what it requires to write a real book about race is some degree of career risk.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And in fact, when the thought of writing a book about race first was presented to me, someone said, you should write it. I said, no, I'm not doing that. Are you crazy? I have 3 children to put to college.
Yes.
I'm not doing that. Really and truly, what I realized is I couldn't not write the book. So
Yes.
I think that that's part of the reason we probably don't have a lot of books like this on the market, because coming out and speaking the truth about what is going on, there's some degree of risk in that.
Okay. And then now, when you wrote the book initially, what was the risk? Did you still believe it was as risky when you wrote it, or did you find it to be as risky as you thought it was, or how was the reaction to it?
Well, that's interesting because in the pool of original reviewers, I had a cross section of people read the original manuscript.
Yes.
And there was someone who I really respected. I was so thinking that it was going to be wonderful feedback. And she said to me, no, I don't really think you should go to market with this. Wow. And I remember feeling devastated, like, oh my gosh, maybe it is too risky. Yeah, I know it has adult language. I know.
Yes.
But for her to tell me, no, you shouldn't,
Yes.
it was a turning point for me because I had a choice to make. I could take the fact that I respected her opinion and take her opinion, or I can do what I did and say, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. It's one of many pieces of feedback,
Yes.
and I'm going to go with it anyway. And sometimes in
hold
life,
on, Alison. So we're going to go for a quick break because we want to get into the meat of this. We're going to go for a commercial and we'll be right back, okay? Stay tuned.
Take you on a date? Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
I'm not afraid, no. I'm Itana, and it's a Reggae Date Night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, DeVille.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me, on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
Cats used to harmonize like, yo, my men and my women, don't forget about the ding. Listen out the most the king, yo. It's about a thing, feel real good, wave your hands in the air and lick 2 shots in the atmosphere. Put 'em up there. It's been 3 weeks since you were looking for your friend, the one you.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. If you're joining me just now, I'm here with Alison Manswell, author of this wonderfully well-needed book. What question did I ask before? You were answering a question before we went on break. You remember where I stopped you?
Yeah, you were asking about the process of writing a book, and
Yes.
I shared the story about the fact that the initial feedback was not to. So once I got over that and the book was initially released, the response was actually overwhelmingly positive.
Okay.
And that was really validating and positive for me. And since then, I will say that one of the most gratifying parts of the book is that there have been some very key stakeholders. For example, Harvard University has listed it as one of their resources that they give to HR on
Wow.
race.
Wow.
In addition, when I spoke at Harvard, they actually heralded it as one of the textbooks that everyone needs about race.
Yes.
And then many other of our clients have heralded it as their approach.
Wow, and wow, that's amazing. First of all, congratulations on that. And you say the book is in English, but you describe the book as bilingual. What do you mean by bilingual?
It's funny. For example, right? There might be many of your listeners who were listening to Anthony Malvo.
Yes.
And they tune in and they're thinking, okay, wait, is this English? And what
Yes.
we find is that each culture has a dialect.
Yes.
Well, within the workplace of people who are Black African American, there is a way of speaking that is probably different than the majority. And
Yes.
so I wanted a way to write the book where you could get insight into conversations that you wouldn't otherwise be invited into.
Yes.
And you also need translation where necessary. So
Yes.
here's one of the best compliments I've ever heard about the book. Someone said to me that in this 100 pages, I learned more about the Black African American experience than I will have learned in the last 10 years. And that is because you can hear the conversations because of the way it's written,
Yes.
but you're also getting the translation with it. So that's what I mean about, even if it's in a language that you're not accustomed to or a dialect you're not accustomed to, you can still get the translation.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Because that's the problem. Sometimes you have to be privy to certain language, because language doesn't necessarily mean from Spanish to French. Language could mean particular words that people use in a community. No, talk to me about Black names, white names, etc. in the book. What was that about?
Yeah. So as somebody who speaks many languages, you understand this, right? That culturally, there are names that we have that in the talent world can actually be a screening out process. So in some of our courses, I often share a study that was done, and it's actually been done around the world, where let's say James and Jamal both apply for a job.
Yes.
James is 2.5 times more likely to be called for a first interview than Jamal. And when we do it with Adam and Muhammad in the UK, it's the same. Adam is the one who's called back, right?
Yes.
So what we've learned is that there is something about names that serve as an initial screening process. That is why many people in different cultures are very intentional about giving their children non-cultural names.
Yes.
And or if they do give their child cultural names, they give their child an English equivalent. So the entire experience of having a name that your family gave you and then having to find the need to change that name in order to be accepted is, as you said, sad.
It is sad, and thinking about it, I wonder if people who have some prejudice against Hispanics have screened me out because my name is Raul. You know, it makes sense. It could have been because I've applied for stuff where I'm like, I see the qualification, I see the what they ask for. I'm like, wait, I'm out of this and more, and then I see who they choose. I'm like, but this person doesn't really have this, you know, but the name, right?
That's exactly right. And I'll give you an example. So I often share a story about Joe and Jose.
Yes.
So Jose applies for a job similar to you, knowing that he's overqualified.
Yes.
And someone recommends, well, why don't you take the S out of your name? He applies for the same jobs and ends up hired.
Wow.
And I have been in courses where Jose is sitting there, and that is the day that his coworkers find out that his real name, they have known him as Joe, and they finding out in our course that his real name is Jose. So you might want to do that experiment.
Right. I'm gonna try Paul, because Paul would be the equivalent to my name.
That would make sense.
I'm gonna try that because it makes sense because Paul. Hey, Paul Davis, and Paul Davis sounds like it sounds like someone would be called back for an interview.
Unfortunately.
So no, you have in your book you have a character called Jim, and will you say is a hero, whatever the protagonist? What would you describe Jim as?
Excuse me. So Jim is the equivalent of a hero because in the early chapters, the 5 friends are sitting around talking about the impact of hair in the workplace and all of the ways they have to navigate the issue of hair. Jim is a white CEO who happens to overhear the conversation. And he becomes
he happens to overhear the conversation about hair.
Exactly.
Yes.
And so his curiosity is piqued and he wonders, what is that experience inside my organization? And so what he does is he goes to his head of HR. They hire a consultant.
Okay.
Guess what?
Voila.
And then the rest of the book, you follow Jim's journey as him and his leadership team are learning what the consultant has recommended and putting it into practice and getting results.
Wow. And you know, it's funny that you mentioned that because at the beginning of my show, I actually spoke about the Crown Act. And it's so amazing because I hadn't gotten this far yet. But Shante says, hi, Allison. Yeah, yes.
That is one of the members of our team. She's a lead consultant with Path Forward.
Oh, awesome. But what's amazing to me is just that the Crown Act was just after all these years, in 2022. What do you think is the importance of our group or minority group to express themselves with their hair without facing prejudice in the workplace?
Yeah, so first, I'm very clear about, let's just pause a moment and acknowledge that Black African American people are the only group in America who have needed legislation about their hair.
Wow.
So let's start there.
That is just shocking.
And then I want you to consider women serving in our U.S. military who had previously been discriminated against and told that the style of wearing their hair in braids was not combat approved. Just pause there for a second. So can you imagine?
Here am I trying to save this country. Can
you imagine? So you're trying to save the country, and you mean to tell me I'm going to be deployed somewhere, and you're going to tell me how I must wear my hair, and braids is not on the list? What kind of thing that?
Yes,
like
in a sense at all.
So okay, so there's that. The third thing is I often have people who compare their struggle. As a matter of fact, this happened this week. We were teaching a class on understanding race in the workplace, and I got into a conversation with a participant who was making a similarity of Jewish people in the workplace.
Yes.
And appropriately so, she was talking about the way she's treated different and listened to differently when she wears her hair curly and when she blow dries her hair. And I absolutely empathize with her. I certainly understood that. I confessed that in the early days of starting Path Forward,
yes,
all of my headshots are all with relaxed hair. I'm not stupid. I used a style that would get me listened to, right?
Yes.
And so I acknowledged that. And then it was interesting that I don't think she liked that part of the explanation. And she proceeded to kind of contradict some other parts that it was actually the same. And I ended up having to share that as of right now,
yes,
again, Black African-American people are the only people who have needed legislation to make a point that was not necessary for others.
Yes.
And so the whole point of this is my hair and my choice of style is not as relevant to my role in the organization as my output.
Yes.
So let me help you focus
on
my outputs
yes.
and not be distracted by unimportant things.
But what do you think about what do you think about our hair? That is such a what's the big deal about our hair? What's up?
You know, so I think about this often, right? On wash day, when I take my hair out, I look at myself in the mirror and I say, how awesome is this that my hair defies gravity?
Wow, yes, it stays up.
So I start my day magical.
Yes.
Because my hair defies gravity.
Wow.
There's a part of this that I understand that it is fascinating to some people, the degree of flexibility we have with our hair. And to be quite honest, there are some women in the workplace who their hair is just an accessory, like earrings. And so one day they might feel like, wearing it this way, and another day they might feel like wearing it that way. And whereas I totally understand that, I've done it myself, I am very careful to tell people that in all fairness, it is difficult for people to follow you back and forth with these different changes because you are showing up literally to them as a different person every day. So there's a bit of a psychological adjustment that has to happen every morning when they do that. So I understand and I respect the choice to do that.
Yes.
But in all fairness, I think it's only fair to understand that on the other end, you're asking people to be reintroduced to you every day.
Yes.
So personally,
okay.
I don't make such drastic changes with my hair day to day in the workplace.
Yes.
Now, beyond that point, we are still in the process of helping people become more comfortable with us. And I have a saying that I've used a long time and I apply it to hair. Be as much of a change agent as your checkbook allows you to be.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So
exactly.
what I understand is when I was starting Path Forward and I needed people to listen to me long enough to understand that our message was strong, our training was good, and our results were sustainable, I played the game.
Yes.
I did a headshot that made it easy for you to like me and pick me.
Yes.
And then, of course, we're now 5 years in. We have been recognized by a number of different stakeholders. We now have the credibility where I wear my hair how I want to now.
Yes.
And I use the story to teach others. So I think that that is, to me, an example of how this works. I tried to tell other specifically Black African-American women and even men, think of it this way, that be as much of a change agent as your checkbook currently allows. If you can afford to go all the way over to who you are, then by all means do that. But if you find yourself in a situation where you have to make small compromises, to me, that's the strategic thing that I'll do on behalf of my family, because at the end of the day, my hair doesn't compromise who I am and how I feel about myself.
Exactly. All right, guys. So we're here. We're gonna take a break in a second, but of course we're here. We're talking about listening, very crucial conversations on the race in the workplace with Allison Manzo. We're talking about hair. We're talking about there and everywhere. The important things that you need to know about this conversation. Okay, we're gonna go for a break, and we'll be right back.
You want a date? Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
not afraid, no. I'm Ratana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, DeVille.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
Is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the website gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at wu.com. For more information, visit wu.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna say, the fretting up of the year of flexing.
All right, guys, we're here with Alison Manswell. Listen in, crucial conversations on race in the workplace. And of course, when we're done with this interview, we're going to have our other guests. We're going to have Twiggy, Mr. Lexx, and our other guests, musical guests coming on. So we are talking about this wonderful book and this conversation that needs to be had. Tell me about advocates and sponsors as buzzwords in corporate America.
Sure. So the other part of listening includes the coaching that's given to Black African American people. So the 5 friends, when they get together, there's various pieces of coaching. So one of the pieces of advice that I give is understanding the difference between what we currently know as a mentor. That's a term we know. As a matter of fact, the guest that you had on previously with the basketball program is a great example of creating a mentorship program where you take people and you share with them and help them on their journey. We're pretty familiar with what a mentor does in the workplace. However, the next 2 iterations of a mentor is called a sponsor and an advocate.
Okay.
And so others in the workplace, usually in the majority, are very good at having people who sponsor them. And what that means is that this person will go and put your name in for a plum assignment when you may not even know it's available. You may not even know they're looking for folks, but this person then endorses you and puts your name forward. That is a sponsor.
Okay.
Now, an advocate will take it a step further. And when the conversation begins and they say, oh, well, Raul would be great for this. And then someone else starts to say, well, he doesn't have enough experience and he's never done this before. An advocate will then say, no, actually, that's not true. I have seen where he has done this, and that. And oh, by the way, I don't know that we're being fair to him because we've had other candidates who didn't have that level of experience and we allowed them to have an opportunity. So I really think we ought to give him a try.
Wow, that's an advocate right there.
That's an advocate.
Amazing. And now tell us about this intimate moment you had with one of the characters in the book without telling us what the moment was. Yes.
So I'm a different kind of author. I actually don't like sit down and say I'm just going to write a book. To be honest, I feel like the book has to be downloaded to me. The characters have to tell me what they want me to know, right?
Yes.
And so there was a moment while I was writing the book, I had my whole outline. I was into the writing of the book. And one day I came running downstairs to tell my family something I just figured out about one of the characters. And the unveiling of it ended up in the book, but it is a storyline. It is a concept that I didn't plan to take. And it has to do with how we understand the LGBTQIA or how we understand sexual orientation in the workplace. And specifically when it intersects with race, how do we treat that? And I think it's a very important conversation to have because two reasons. Number one, we're not necessarily doing a great job of it.
No.
And secondly, the suicide rate in all of our communities, including the Caribbean community, is increasing at a rapid rate. Wow. And it's an opportunity for us. So on the one hand, I actually didn't have any intention of including this in the book because I'm going to tell you this is not an area of my expertise.
Yes.
But on the other hand, it felt absolutely so natural and necessary to include a storyline in the book, which is one of many, many intersection points about the characters.
And adding that layer of sexuality makes it real. It's a real life character that that's awesome. And tell us about in that exchange you make a comment about consultants. Tell me about having consultants, having to pay consultants to inform the work environment.
Yes, that's actually one of my pet peeves.
Yes.
So I spent 20 years in corporate America, and my last role before I started my own company, I was head of leadership development for one of the largest energy companies in the country. And so as a respected leader, I felt like there were many things that I was sharing, ideas, things I thought were important that didn't necessarily have anybody listening to me. And I'm wondering why, y'all don't think that's a good idea? But they might bring in a consultant, paying them an extraordinary amount of money, and then they're going to tell you the same thing that we've been telling you all this time. And now all of a sudden it's a great idea. So for me, I realized that people listen differently when it's a consultant versus when it's somebody inside the organization. And you're right. I promptly became one of those consultants who now is the one going back in with the bright ideas. And yes, the listening does change. And so I say that tongue in cheek really because my ultimate goal is to help people listen to the people you have inside your organization. That is actually the bigger message. Listen to them.
Okay, and do you think that corporate America or our workplaces are listening more now than before? Do you think they're listening or are taking it seriously? I'm paying because you have to pay attention to certain. If you can't just manage everyone at the same time, you have to realize there are certain intricacies of certain minorities. Do you think people are listening or paying attention or investing in these conversations?
Yeah, so George Floyd's death in summer of 2020 will forever live as a historic turning point. For our generation, it will be the equivalent of the Montgomery boycott.
Yes.
Now, what's interesting about that is in the same breath that I mentioned George Floyd, I feel necessary to mention Colin Kaepernick because we had an opportunity where Colin Kaepernick's very quiet protest had the potential to be that turning point. And I think it's important to acknowledge that we ignored him.
Yes.
Not only did we ignore him, we misconstrued and twisted his message.
Yes.
And isolated him.
Yes.
And as a result, we spent about 3 or 4 more years in the negative impact of police brutality.
Yes.
Now, having said that, we then came to a place of George Floyd's death, which is probably nothing but divine intervention, that was the particular situation that got us national recognition and a global reckoning on race.
Yes.
And so what has happened is, beginning in summer 2020, we finally got a national and global community to acknowledge that very offensive phrase that we developed.
Yes.
All Lives Matter.
Yes.
As a rebuttal.
Protest.
As a rebuttal to the original Black Lives Matter, that was not serving us.
Yes.
So what has happened is we will mark time from now on in terms of racial equity. We will say, do you mean pre-2020 or post-2020?
Yes.
We are now approaching the official 2-year mark. And as as a professional in this field, what I am finding is that the emotional energy of 2020 is beginning to subside, and people are slowly settling back into their comfort level from before. And so one of my roles, one of my jobs, one of my career, prerogatives in my career, focus is to help and make sure that racial equity stays at the forefront of our corporate attention.
Okay, that's awesome. So basically, you see things. So things were hyped in the aftermath of that, but no, they're subsiding. But you're trying to ensure that this, yes. And how does this work into what's next for you? How does this work into that?
Yeah, so the what's next is actually very interesting because I'm very aware that we are going to have to recreate what's next. We can't sit around and wait for what's next to be told to us.
Yes.
Because there will be nothing. And ironically, this is the year that the characters have reemerged to me and told me that they're ready to tell the next part of the story. And so it's been probably about 30 days that they have begun to disrupt my thinking. And so I'm now writing the sequel to Listen In.
Wow. And where can we find the book for those who are listening? By the way, guys, this is it right here, guys. This is the front and this is the back. This is the wonderful. You see the hair? That's a nice corporate hair right there. People are definitely going to listen to her right now, okay? So this is the book right here. Where can people find the book, and how long will they have to wait for the next one?
Yeah, so they can get the book on Amazon. It's available in paperback from JRM Publishing. Make sure that that's the vendor you get it from on Amazon. JRM Publishing. We have some people who have jacked up the price, but it should be $11.99 on JRM Publishing, and then it's also available on Kindle as well on Amazon. The sequel. If the characters participate with my project plan,
yes,
it will be out by November, December.
Okay, that's awesome. And then of course, guys, I'm going to share the information on my page. So if you guys, for those who follow me, you'll see where you can get it, and I'll try to read some excerpts from it myself because I'm ready to get into the book. And Alison, thank you so much for being here. Before you leave, do you want to say anything to those who are listening or anything else before you?
Oh, well, I think for those who are listening, you listen to this conversation, you think, oh my gosh, how might I be able to get more information? I will tell you, the book is chocked full of tips, very affordable for you. We are coming out with more programs, potentially a coaching program, depending on the interest of people who want to learn more on a regular basis. And then, of course, you can contact us at Path Forward 2. The number 2 impact. So that's Path, PATH, FORWARD, the number 2 impact, IMPACT.com. You can send us an email at connect@, and then follow us on social media at Alison Manswell on LinkedIn and Twitter, and Race at Work on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, guys, and of course I'm going to add these, and this interview will be on YouTube forever indefinitely, so you can find it there if you're watching it. But I'm going to put this in my recap or when I'm reading sections of the book. Okay, so Alison, thank you so much for being here. It was such a great conversation, and a conversation that we need to continue having.
Thank you for the invitation. Thank you.
You're welcome, darling.
Love of the type we test because we are the greatest. When it comes to love, we love when they contest. A teaser man can't come loud and touch a purpose. So when it comes to love, I don't know where we check. Teaser man, we don't want them. Teaser man get a one problem chop. One love and more than that. Teaser man up with the pan the top. Two love and more than that. The man can't play teaser man got great problem. Teaser man get a one problem. No dollars to spend. Oh, when it comes to love, I love me at the girlfriend. Teaser man, miss a winner one them. Charlie the patal, I don't know me come again. Come with the pan, they might love to create problems. Teaser man, they can't come side away. Come when they cut to love and we have a plenty. Whether you come from town or in the country.
date? Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
I'm not afraid, no. I'm Itana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, DeVille.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Download Streaming Hub Radio app from your Apple Store, Google Play Store, and party with the baddest DJ. Streaming Hub Radio, your number one online radio station in Florida, playing the hottest music selection from hip-hop, R&B, soul, pop, reggae, dancehall, Afrobeat, soca, and more. And also visit our website at www.streaminghubbradio.com or www.DIHUBBMediaGroup.com for the latest entertainment news, artist interviews, news from the Caribbean and around the world. Download Streaming Hub Radio app today and keep it locked to the hub.
Nowhere else you'll find this kind of vibe.
Send a top-up or plan to your loved ones in the Caribbean with Digicel International. For a limited time, use code HUBBRadio22 and get a $10 Amazon card. Remember, to send a top-up or plan, go to www.digicelinternational.com or download the Digicel International app. Digicel, the bigger data network.
You want to learn how your music can make you more money.
Money. Let's go.
Songvest is the leading marketplace for buying, selling, and advancing music royalties. If you're a recording artist, music producer, writer, recording label, or any music rights owner, we can provide options for catalog sales or advances with the lowest rates in the industry. Keep your copyright. Get funds now. Contact us for a custom proposal at songvest.com/radio. Songvest can quickly analyze royalty statements from any pro, distributor, publisher, or label and provide a custom proposal. Our unique auction process ensures that you get the highest value for your royalty stream. The Songvest team has been helping music royalty owners for more than 10 years. Public auctions or private sales are available, and you keep your copyright. Learn more at songvest.com/radio or email info@songvest.com.
Keep humming it.
Here's my
You got me running up and down and acting like a clown, bringing your name all over town. Sitting by the phone so you can call me at home, or else I wouldn't feel so alone. You got me so baby, eating from the palm of your hands, baby. No, I just can't understand, baby, why I am so fooled by your love. You got me dreaming about you, babe, and calling out your name. All love is different, it is not the same. Like everyone else, I wanted you myself, so I can put you up on a shelf. Because people, they're saying it's a game you're playing, but I am just ignoring. With your love, I just don't care. You got me so, baby, eating from the palm of your hands, baby. No, I just can't understand, baby, why I am so fooled by your love. You got me really mesmerized. I think I'm hypnotized. Even if you're filling up my head with lies, they don't understand. I'll do anything I can just to have you for my man. Because people, they're saying it's a game we're playing, but I am just ignoring. With your love, I just don't care. You got me so baby, eating from the palm of your hands, baby. No, I just can't understand, baby, why I am so fooled by your love. You got me so baby, eating from the palm of your hands, baby. No, I just can't understand, baby, why I am so fooled by your love.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. I am your host, Raul Blaze, here on Streaming Hub Radio. What a show we've had so far. We had Mr. Malvo, we had Allison just now. We had the gentleman who came to tell us about the recycling. And now we have the main attraction. We have Twiggy here on Streaming Hub Radio on the Raul Blaze Show. I'm so excited. I was singing some of her songs earlier on. I was here, oh God, she's around here. Me I butcher her song them. So let's start by welcome Twiggy. Welcome to the Raul Blaze Show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited.
No, I'm excited that you're here. So how you feeling? You feeling okay?
More than okay. I'm feeling so okay that I never even heard you butchering the song.
Oh wow, you were comfortable.
I was actually a bus shot around there and thing, you know.
were you comfortable around here?
Very comfortable.
Okay, you like this? You like the setup and everything?
Oh yeah, I was actually doing live and I
okay, awesome. Sorry for having you wait so long, but I'm glad you're here now. So where do you drive from to get here today? We're in Florida or out of state?
Well, I was in South Florida.
Okay.
So I'll keep my location like
yes.
locked.
Yes.
But yeah.
Go ahead. So you where are you located? Where are you located? Do you go back and forth or?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually just came up from Jamaica to do this.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're here because would have everybody virtually. So let us take it back for those who because I have a lot of new listeners from all over the world listening. How would you introduce Twiggy to someone who's hearing about you for the first time, the newbies?
Well, Twiggy has been coming from the 90s. I might look like the young guys, but I'm one of the, what would you call it now? One of the veterans in the business.
Yes.
Someone who has worked with the best. And I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but toot.
Yes, you better toot it.
I am one of the best.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm still working, still trying to stay current. Still trying to do what I gotta do to keep the music alive and stuff and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and I can't wait to get to that part of the interview because I want to know what's going on. But taking it back now, how did you get into into music in the first place? How did you go in that direction?
Okay, so in a nutshell, I was dragged into the music by Tinga Stewart.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, you look like the tea burning a while
ago. God, you gave me the tea a while ago. I said, really? Tinga Stewart dragging. Tell me how Tinga Stewart dragging in the music business now. This one, yeah. Yes.
Well, Tinga, my sister, she was Tinga's neighbor at the time.
Okay.
In my family, we were not introduced to the music, especially reggae music. That was like a no.
The devil's music. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I wasn't exposed to it like that unless you're coming from school or something and you hear at some big sound system outside, play and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
So when my sister started living next door, Tinga Stewart, she was the one who told Tinga that her sister can sing.
Oh.
But I don't think she really took it serious. I think she was just telling Tinga because she just wanted to tell Tinga.
Yes.
And Tinga, she said, give her an audition.
Yes.
Tinga said, okay. So Tinga took me into the studios for the first time,
mm-hmm.
Penthouse to be exact.
Yes.
That was my first time.
Yes.
And she was actually there with me too because she can sing. My whole entire family can sing somewhat.
Okay.
So we went in and Tinga gave me an audition, not as a solo artist, but to do some background vocals on a new song that he had.
Okay.
At the time, it was called Love Again. If you ever listen to that song, that's when you'll hear Tinga really, really singing,
Okay.
So you know, my sister and I started out, and she just couldn't deal with the whole stop and start thing. And, you know, she was into the corporate world, and
Yes.
she very bougie.
Yes.
So she, you know, she'd tell them, say, I don't have time for this, you know.
Okay.
I don't need it. So she walked out of the room, and I did it by myself.
Okay.
Thing in the process, took it, and he ran with it to Boris Gardner and Roddy Thomas, all the crooners.
Yes.
You know, Derek Harrier,
Yes.
you know, Donny Ford, everybody. And he just ran with it, and that's where it all started.
Oh wow! And what part of Jamaica? What part of Jamaica are you from? You said Tinga Stewart's neighbor. What part of Jamaica are you from?
Well, originally I grew up like in the Hagley Park neighborhood.
Okay.
But then after that we moved to like Pembroke Hall, Kingston 20.
Okay. And when they heard your song, what was the reaction? What was the feedback you were getting when he introduced all this to your sound?
Well, they actually took me under their wings. They loved me, you know, and I was such a baby at the time.
Yes.
I always coffee always remind me of myself, because I came in at such a tender age myself, and
yes,
you know, I'm very tiny, so I look like a little rat around them and stuff. Yeah, so you know, they took me under their wings. They started working with me in studio, and Boris took me to do some shows and stuff with him. I sang, you know, like solo with Boris Gardner, and Derek Harriet, I recorded with all of them, and then I was also introduced to Sugar Minott, Tristan Palmer, Charlie Chaplin, and them people. So
yes.
I was from the crooners to the hardcore crooners,
yes,
and the hardcore DJ. Them,
yes,
and all of them took me like a baby, you know.
Okay.
So I was well rounded. By the time I come out of them camp there,
yes,
ready for the world.
Yes. And what was your first single? What was your first recording that you'd say this is my first song?
There was this a keyboard player. I can't remember his name. Every time I try to remember his name, I can't remember it. But he was the first person that actually took me under his wings and did a recording. It was called Half the World Away. It was a cover song. It was a cover song, and you know, I recorded that and whatever, and yeah, I think that was my first recording. Yeah.
As in the cover of Half the World Away. Oh my God! Listen, I haven't heard it, but I know you killed that song.
No, so I hear.
Okay, I'm hearing it right now in my head, and so from local, where did you go next after singing locally? What was your next international stage after Jamaica?
Well, I met Toots from the Maytals' son, Hopeton.
Yes.
And he made me audition to sing with his sisters, 5446.
Yes.
And so they were very popular at the time, and you know, they had some major hits in London, like Top of the Pops. We had to travel for that, and
yes,
and to the Caribbean for some tours. But in the meantime, they introduced me to their dad, who's Toots,
yes,
from Toots and the Maytals.
Yes.
And he started taking us out on the road as the Maytals.
Yes.
So it was me and his two daughters.
Yes.
So the first time I ended up in like foreign,
yes,
was in New York, Manhattan.
Yes.
With Toots from the Maytals, yeah.
Hey, can you imagine the first time I got foreign, not only you go in New York, but you go foreign with Toots. That must have been like an eye opener for you, right?
Very big eye opener.
Because I remember the first time I got foreign, I went to DC, and everybody could have known something come from foreign. Because I walk around and look so the entire time. I look up in the skyscraper them. So I can imagine everybody said, no man, you not come from America, I come from far out. And then so when you had that first taste of New York and traveling with Toots, how did that inspire you to move forward?
I was just going with the flow, you know.
Oh, for
because
real?
because I never really planned to be in music. I really didn't.
Oh wow.
You know, I'm a very shy person.
Yes.
And so for the most part, I always like to stay in the background and just do my thing at home and just sing.
Yes.
So when I went on tour for the first time, the biggest eye opener for me was all the white people that I saw following
Twiggy,
Toots.
hold that thought. We're gonna go for a quick break and come back with Twiggy. Okay, guys. So don't go anywhere. Stay right there. And I have giveaways to give in afterwards. Okay.
Habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Welcome from Jamaica in a little tin called Tasty Cheese. And the old to the young, them love that cheese, yeah. In a little tin called Tasty Cheese. Can't stay home if we not have tasty cheese. Can't hold a body if we not have tasty cheese. Easter, I come me have to have tasty cheese. Family, I link up me have to have tasty cheese. Oh yeah, wanna lick a vibe with the sound, I like a vibe. Wanna lick a vibe and thing, yeah. All our vibes with the family this Easter with Tasty Cheese.
Western Union is here for you. Available 24/7 every day. The Western Union app and the website gives you the option of sending money from the comfort of your home straight to your loved one. With Western Union, you can send money to banks in Jamaica, including Jamaica National, JMMB, Scotiabank, NCB, First Global Bank, and more. Tell your receiver in Jamaica to register their bank account by visiting www.gkmsonline.com or their nearest Western Union location and receive funds directly into their bank accounts. Get fast and convenient service when you download the Western Union mobile app or go online at WU.com. For more information, visit WU.com or call 305-608-6325. Services may be provided by Western Union Financial Service Inc., NMLS number 906983, or Western Union International Services, LLC, NMLS number 906985, which are licensed as money transmitters by the New York State Department of Financial Services. See terms and conditions for details.
Hey, baby, it's not personal. Whoa, whoa.
Come on and do me, baby.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. Here on Streaming Hub Radio, South Florida's number one online radio program, radio station. And I'm here with Twiggy, talking about how she began and her first time got Friday. Not totally a Friday Friday like the same. I'm here, Twiggy. You're just a legend in the industry, and I want to. So this song right here, "Do Me Baby," I was talking about it earlier on because that's actually that's one of my most favorite songs ever. And yes, I love that song. And a matter of fact, I heard it. I think I heard it play. You know, when you look like group and you hear your parent in the sound system I play, me hear it first, and then later on in life, me realize Prince and Melissa Morgan did a version. So tell me about doing what made you do that cover. That it's a wonder. I never thought it could get any better, but it did get better in retrospect. Tell me how that cover came about.
You know, I just know I used to love the Prince and the Melissa Morgan version before. You know, when I was a little girl, I used to just hear "Do Me Baby," and I'm just singing it. Not even realize I'm a little bad.
Yes.
Not even realize, you know, but I just loved it, you know, because I really love singing with high ranges and stuff and whatever. So when I was at Penthouse and the Freedom Blues rhythm drop.
Yes.
As one of the only little females amongst the men.
Yes.
You always have to find something. And I don't know. I think while that was good, I just heard the "Do Me Baby" melody in my head.
Yes.
And it's so interesting. I always say that us Jamaicans, we can take a well-composed and a well-arranged song and put it on a 2-chord.
Yes.
And just sing it like it was made for that.
Yes.
So that's what I heard in my head. It's a skill you have to do that, though.
Yes.
Not anybody can do it. So that's how that song came about. No spectacular thing.
Wow, that's amazing. And then over the break we spoke about Japan. I know you're big in Japan because when I was in Japan actually one of my teachers actually asked me about you because whenever you're Jamaican and you go and you go to places like Japan, they think you're the ambassador for everybody. So they asked me about music, and I lived there for 5 years or 6 years. And one of my teachers actually went to one of your shows and heard you perform. How did Japan come about? How did you get to in the land of the rising sun?
Okay, so while touring with Toots and his daughters and stuff, and Barskan and all of them, the Japanese came to Jamaica, and I do not know what was the criteria for choosing the artists that they wanted to work with, but I was one of the artists that they chose.
Okay,
and I just started working with them and working with Naki, who was like a major Japanese reggae star, you know.
Yes,
and it all just flowed from there. I had to be going to Japan like every minute. Japan was like my yard. Back and forth doing promotions and stuff, along with other artists that they were working with, you know. I remember Tristan Palmer was one of them, and quite a few more people. Wow. And you know, in working with Naki and stuff, we actually co-wrote a song called Something Special, and it became a major number one song there. Wow. And you know, because of that, now Takian, which was a production company, they merged with Sony Japan, and in merging with Sony Japan, they started working with me over there, and I did an album for them, an album singing Mariah Carey songs, and
she is big of it. They worship her in Japan.
Well, my album when it dropped,
she
said them for pull it because it was major. So you know, and that's when I stopped listening to Mariah Carey.
Okay, so she heard it and she told him to pull it.
Yeah, apparently, because they had to get the permission from them at the time to do it, and then when it came out, she was like, well, that's what I heard.
Yes, yeah.
You know, they had to shelve it afterwards.
And if it wasn't good, Mariah Carey wouldn't care. She wouldn't care.
No.
But clearly it was good. And she's like, wow. Yeah, oh man. And you know, she's favorite singer, but next time I go like, Mariah say you.
Right?
Yes.
But see, I cut my eye.
Yes, Mariah, I'm see that Afro chip and I'm man to share again.
Whatever.
Yes, okay, that's amazing. And then not just Japan, but in certain parts of Africa, you're phenomenal. And tell me about the motherland and your performances there and your relation with music there.
Well, Africa, that's a whole other ball game. Lord have mercy. The African people make me feel like Whitney Houston, you know.
Oh,
and I remember the first time I went there. I went there with Buju Banton. I was a major headliner. He was a major headliner.
Yes.
And you know, as I entered the airport, this guy dressed, you know, in jacket suits and stuff, he came up and he asked one of the ladies, are you Twiggy? And she said no, and that's her. And he came over to me and he said, this was we dropped in Uganda, Africa first.
Yes,
it was gonna be an African tour.
Yes.
And when we dropped in Uganda, he came up to me and he says, hi Twiggy. You know, and he told me his name, and then he says, I was appointed by the government of Uganda to be your bodyguard.
Wow. Wow.
So I was like,
wow.
You sure?
Wow.
Yeah, and he said, yes. Wow. And I'm like, no, really? And he said, yeah. And then he says, I have my men, we're appointed to take care of you.
Yes.
And when we I mean, it was like so crazy. The newspaper, the radio, everybody was out there. I was on the front of the newspaper, and I was like, I didn't know I was this big in Africa.
Yes.
I didn't know. I really didn't know. And because even so, I wasn't even prepared for the lengthy show that I was supposed to do, because they were expecting me to come and do a real long show.
Okay.
And because I didn't know that I was that big.
Yes.
I just had a short set ready for them, like 45 minutes.
Yes.
So, I mean, even when I went to the hotel, they wouldn't let me inside of my room until they check out everything.
Wow.
With some
security detail
and stuff. Yeah, and all of that. I have security standing at my door 24 hours a day.
Watch Big Star. Watch Celebrity. Don't.
I
like it.
He wouldn't go. He wouldn't even go to eat. I had to be slipping him a little supplement when we carried him a suitcase and stuff until he eat something. And it was like that until the day I had to go on the plane to leave.
Yeah.
He made sure that I got on that plane.
Yes.
And that I was okay. And
yes.
he was even sick the day. He had pneumonia, and he wouldn't leave me alone until that plane went off. But Africa was like huge. I was totally in shock. And I mean, even when I started doing the shows, I had to be finding ways to extend the shows.
Yes.
Because the people were disappointed because they didn't
man.
get. They loved me, but they were disappointed because they were like the show was too short.
Yes.
And
yes.
but
yes.
you know what? These people, they still support me 100% right now. They still love me and they still can't wait for me to come back. So thanks, Africa. I love you guys too.
Yes, that's awesome. One of your songs was actually one of your songs was actually a huge, maybe the only. So the Beatles had next. So your song was one of the biggest outside songs apart from a song from the Beatles, right?
Yes.
Which single was that?
It's too late.
Yes, it's too late. Yes.
Yeah, on the champion rhythm.
Yes.
I never knew that you were loving me. You never talked or even showed me how you feel. Now I'm in love with someone else and you are blue. Next time you're falling for a girl, give her a clue. Baby, it's too late. Someone else is in your place.
Hey, wait no man, wait no man. On my phone now, record. Listen to me no man. Listen to me no man. You know what? You see, I can't go live because TikTok and Instagram kind of have medical time out. But I wanted to record, but I'm like, if you take up a phone, you're going to get distracted from what's going on. That's listen to me no man. I guys. Guys, so as you see, I'm here with Twiggy, guys, and we're talking about the places she's performed and the songs that she's done. And I'm gonna ask you to give me a little piece of It's Too Late again. Okay, this time I want to check out my phone so when I can post it later on for those who missed the interview. Okay, so guys, listening, man, listen, because more want to feel song and more to feel melody. Yes, and this is how you sing. And you talk about that skill to take a song like "Do Me Baby" and put it on an article reggae. That takes skill and composure. All right, so we're gonna hear It's Too Late again. A little part of it, you understand? Because she's a big time star, we can't really tell out our voice. Because we're gonna talk about what you have coming up in a sec. Because I really want to know and I really want to hear your voice on the radio soon again. And all these songs that you sent to us, they're going to be a part of my playlist on the radio. Okay, of course, anytime, darling. All right, so give us a little piece of It's Too Late again.
All right, It's Too Late is on the champion rhythm, and it was still is one of the biggest songs in Africa and even India. Got in touch with me 2020 and they said to me, It's Too Late is becoming a major hit over here too and stuff and whatever. They wanted dub plate and stuff for it and all of that. So this is how It's Too Late goes.
Okay.
I never knew that you were in love with me. You never talked or even showed me how you feel. Now I'm in love with someone else and you are blue. Next time you're falling for a girl, give her a clue. Baby, it's too late. Someone else is in your place. I wanted you to love me, but you made me wait. Baby, it's too late. Someone else is in your place. I know you love me now, boy, but it's an act of faith.
All right. Of course, pull up. That's It's Too Late by Twiggy. Of course, guys, if you're joining us, if you're missing this wonderfulness, you're gonna go back on YouTube and see the entire show. With the Chico on the line right there. We're gonna wait until we come back from the break to get into the interview with Chico, but we are still here with Twiggy talking about what she's done and what she has planned. Do you have anything planned coming up soon in Florida, South Florida, for people who want to see you perform?
No show.
Okay.
So guess what, guys?
Yes. No show. So
no,
here.
Me have to go to that face again. Yeah, but I have a new single coming out soon.
Okay.
And guess what?
Yes.
It's in the same vein as It's Too Late.
Okay.
So when you hear it,
yes,
a lot of people gonna be. I have to say this in a British accent.
Yes.
A lot of people are gonna be grabbing their pearls.
Oh.
Because Twiggy will come back little hardish on that one day.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can't wait. So guys, let us go for a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be back with Twiggy, and of course, we're gonna have Chico live here on the Raul Blaze Show on Streaming Hub Radio. Don't go anywhere. Share this live with your friends and family, and we're coming back with some full force and to give away some tickets. All right, stay tuned.
Champion Squad and Static WCOP Radio presents the Art of Reggae Music Festival taking place on Sunday, May the 8th, inside of the beautiful Vizcaya Park, 14200 Southwest 55th Street in Miramar, featuring Freddie McGregor.
It's the big one, the biggest one. It's called the Art of Reggae.
Marcia Griffiths.
Mother's Day, I'll be performing my one and only performance at the Vizcaya Park.
Wayne Wonder, singing melody. Chino, music by Dirty Dex, Super Twitch, Jazzy T, Champion Squad, Sack Sound, DJ Wizard, and I Shantane. Hosted by Barry I, Jody and Gray, and Mikey Mike. That's Sunday, May the 8th, the Art of Reggae Music Festival taking place inside the Vizcaya Park. It's a Mother's Day celebration. Bring out the kids. Children under 12 are free.
For to get information, log on to the Art of Reggae
Festival.com. For more information, 954-953-1332. Chino, singing melody. Wayne Wonder, Marcia Griffiths, Freddie McGregor performing live. May the 8th, taking place inside of Vizcaya Park.
Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
I'm not afraid, no. I'm Itana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer, Deville.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
Dexter Daps, Test the Band, Spice,
and Ding Dong Raver.
The greatest Caribbean lineup ever.
July 15th, 16th, and 17th. Featuring Marshall Montano, Test the Band, Dexter Daps, Spice, and Ding Dong Raver.
The vacation of vacations. All inclusive. Prices go up every week. Book now at brtweekend.com. That's brtweekend.com.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire, enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Are you an independent recording artist, music producer, record label, or corporation looking for the best ways to advertise your product?
Streaming Hub Radio is here to serve you.
Build your brand, promote your product worldwide on our social media platforms. Visit our website at www.streaminghubbradio.com.
Our app on Apple and Google Play Store,
Roku TV, podcast shows on Spotify,
iTunes, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
For more information, visit our website at
www.streaminghubbradio.com
or email us at info@streaminghubbradio.com. Give us a call at 954-289-8589.
This is an emergency broadcast. Turn off all bad radio stations and tune into the realest hip-hop, reggae, and R&B. The Hub. www.streaminghubbradio.com.
Like sun, you know, girl out enough like sun, you know. It's a research after one night of fun. Never turn out too good. Never did like the vibes. So it move along and never call back again. So question, she wanna know why you work so hard to get her. Then neglect her like you lost from the leper.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show. I'm here with Twiggy, and of course, Chico is going to join me live from Outer Yard, right, Chico?
Now she gets say up in her feelings. Yeah, well, go on. Big up.
Yeah, well, go on. Everything good?
There, man.
Yes. Where they in the yard?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's the green.
Yeah, Mr. Mr. the Green. What part of yard? What part of yard you the Chico?
Oh, Barbican, I live still.
Oh, Barbican. Yeah, so Chico, I have a lot of listeners from all over the world, and how would you introduce Chico to someone who is meeting Chico and his music for the first time? How would you describe yourself as an artist?
Wow. You know, I'm a diverse individual who will sing, DJ, whatever. Love music. A chill person who is, let me say, humble. Yeah, I claim it. Humble, but hardworking, and love people, and I mean, respectful, and ready for anything.
Ready for anything.
Yeah.
By the way, Chico, we have Twiggy in studio. You guys have ever crossed paths before?
That was the first thing I did. I said, but she never hear me.
No, man, big up yourself, Chico. Of course. Oh, you always surprise
That was the first thing I did. I would say, hey, Twiggy, coming at me all party away from it.
And Chico, maybe I'll pass you last week in Kingston and never even know say you, because you look young and fresh same way.
Yo, you were in Kingston?
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where in Kingston were you? At the studio?
I was all over the place.
Oh. Well, maybe. But you look the same, Twiggy. Stop it. You don't even change.
Well, you know what? I think our era, there is something in the water where we did drink. And it just keeps us looking like we're youngish, you know?
Oh, I must say, Twiggy, that song you just sing a while ago. Wow.
Oh wow. Lord, man. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do up the thing then. You understand me? I said, Twiggy.
Why? I tell you, I just tell the host say, me have one new song where I come where I'm gonna make you grab your pearls, you know? Yeah.
Talking about new songs, Chico, how did you get your, as I asked all my guests, how did you get started into music? How did you get started?
All right, you know, say, I'm gonna get started. You know, it's back in high school when you know the thing already. When I got high school, you used to lick the Dexter, man.
Short of your high school for me. Short of your school.
Large up St. Catherine, you know.
All right. Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah,
yes.
so you take text in classroom and then lunchtime to get on and eat the tree with them and go on beer things, lick chest and pan and everything. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I went to school with Mr. G, so we used to be a part of that program. So when after leaving high school, you know, we did had a little moment where whenever I had done nothing, and Mr. G, Mr. G just want to become DJ from high school. So start out. Twiggy is supposed to know the kind of person Mr. G is. Anybody?
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, anything him set in mind, that's him want to do. So me, you know, me never used to know no song. Me used to just sing some song in my own words, but me know the melody. So him know can do me sing. So, you know what I mean? Him when start go studio and me never really start off with him and him, you know, keep my studio and, you know, me start looking to it and I say, yo, you know what, I'm gonna try a thing, you know. Start go to the studio, but you know, studio business is hard. You know, you have to years before you get into the studio. So you know, we start going to studios and we start realizing, you know, so this don't look tree hard at low when I get for record, you know, I hear some people when I think kind of ahead of them in a singing. I mean, not for one on or anything, but you know, people in music because they feel like them can be singers and they're not really. Twiggy can tell you that. You know what I mean?
Yes, the same thing.
When I hear that, I'm motivated. I was like, you know what? I'm not tree bad dead man. I'm gonna start hit the studios with Mr. G, and that was it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like a year after hitting the studio, with a kind of cool off, cause you know that broke pocket something that never work out. So we get a job, and then it never work out. And I come back into the music, and that was it. When we start just go all out, and I met Twiggy at that time. You know what I mean? I used to go to Donovan studio, and I saw that beautiful girl, and me and Twiggy. I don't even think she remember. I think we did Brooks Park.
Yes.
Brooks Park.
Yes.
Yeah. Them time your mother there everywhere.
My sister, it was my big sister. My mother never let me go anywhere unless my big sister chaperoned me.
Remember me tell you. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I started off like that, and then the rest was history. But
Yes.
a while before we get a song, but it, Gary, you have to work and you have to
Yeah.
try, do your best.
For
Yes,
real. For real.
Mr. G was the big influence behind the music career interest. You know what I mean? And then after we in the studio, then I say, all right, you know what? We're not tree bad. Now I do my thing.
Yeah, for real. And Chico, what are some of the major stages you've hit, whether it's locally or abroad, in terms of your music? Because when in high school now, man, we are try. It's just like how you are. Do you think on that you have people in the high school that try sound like a Chico, so like everybody? So me couldn't sing, so me leave it alone to them. So what are some of the stages, both locally and internationally, or the places that your music has brought you?
All right, well, I can't brag on a sting and a Sunfest because they never booked me, but I make a span them, and you know what I mean. Overseas now, I do summer jam, I do some more for German fest. I do some tour in Japan, like in 2002. Canada, I do never really do the reggae big show, but I do some nice size clubs.
Yes.
In France, cause y'all know that in 2005, I got a guy who was signed to Universal Record, and that was it where I get that platform to perform in France. So I perform in quite a few big stadiums with that guy because he was signed to Universal. Otherwise, from that, any knock, Twiggy can tell you, any knock with it.
Yes.
If Calabar,
yeah, man, any knock with it, Europe, everywhere,
I remember right now because I'm over 20 years now. So yeah, but
and you just look like 20, Chico.
No,
but true.
Hey, just go over the part and nobody say nothing. Go over the penny.
Over the penny section. And you have any new song? You have any new songs or new projects coming out, Chico?
Yo, say it is like a violation when you ask the artist that, because we always have.
What new projects do you have coming out, Chico?
Songs, but they even label yet. I have about 3 songs where I get a title yet. So you gotta get them. I gotta make sure you get them after I title them.
All right.
You know what I mean? We'll get them, but I have a couple songs. Well, plus the ones plus songs I never gave before. Yes. I have some. When you give a disc jockey or a DJ songs, you can't get them too much. You have to give them like a 3 maximum.
Me have more than 3 for you, right? Yes, that's good.
Can't bother with that, brother. I brother have towards that. So yeah, we have a whole heap of songs in the pipeline, and but I think the line with I want to do a collaboration with that. I'm not lying,
I would love to see that.
Well, tell you what, I'm gonna make sure that we know where to find each other, and when I come back down, which is soon, we have to link up and do some work and stuff. Yeah.
And thank you.
Yes.
I know. And when you see a while ago, say you see this pretty girl, Mr. Chica, the thing pretty.
You say, what's your humility, man?
All right, Twiggy always look like a little baby.
Oh.
She said the same thing. She said the same thing, so she always look like a little baby.
Yeah, all right, so, baby. I'll meet it tiny. I just know me start look like a. Them time I come like a baby. Remember the first time I come on the stage? We go sing for Jeremy and Donovan Jeremy. That song about girl like crab when them under the room make nice. Yeah. You know what a lady said? Oh, when I look up it, they come out.
I'm not even come out the eggshell good.
So Chico, how tall be Chico? Yeah, how tall be?
I'm 5'6", man.
Oh, 5'6". Okay, that's not bad. And Twiggy taller than him.
No, we are trying to make everybody know something taller than him.
No, me never see someone go
yes. I'm 5'7".
Think about 5.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play one of Chico's songs, guys, out for the break, and then we'll come back. We're gonna get into the don't meet at the matter. We're gonna ask them what direction they see dancehall going in, and and how we can try and influence the upcoming youth in the dancehall. So give us a second, guys. We're gonna be back real soon, but let's take it out with this one.
Na 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 na, it goes on now, it goes on now. Na 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 na, na 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 na, it goes on now, it goes on now. More strength, more power. Nah, give a less than half power. We daily many was some upper and slapper. Girl, you coulda bad like hurricane, you can't pop none. This a tower, more strength, more power. Nah, give a less than half power.
Date? Not just any date. A reggae date night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden, 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. Performance by Grammy-nominated songstress Itana.
I'm not afraid, no. I'm Itana, and it's a reggae date night on Friday, May 6th. I'll be performing live on Reggae Date Night.
And the always on my mind singer DeVille.
South Florida, David Thomas. And I'm here to invite every one of you to come and join me on May 6th at the Gardens, right there in South Florida, for a musical treat.
Hosted by Raul Blaze and Jody and Gray. Music by DJ Karma. Get tickets on eventbrite.com/date night or call 954-999-9598. That's 954-999-9598. That's Reggae Date Night, Friday, May 6th at the Garden. Make it a date.
What a go on, Safase, que pasa? Tudo bem? Sava? Genki? What's up to all my people all over the world? This is the Renaissance man himself, Raul Blaze, and I am inviting you to tune in to the newest, most interactive, freshest, and most insightful program on your waves, the Raul Blaze Show. The Raul Blaze Show. Tuesday to Thursday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern on the Streaming Hub Radio. From culture to languages, from mental health to entertainment, from spirituality to business to music. The Raul Blaze Show will be touching on all the issues affecting the Caribbean, Latin America, and anywhere you are in the world. Download the Streaming Hub app, visit streaminghubbradio.com, or access via YouTube, Alexa, Google Podcasts, Roku TV, and more. And if you're ever in doubt, make sure you follow Streaming Hub and Raul Blaze on Instagram. Remember, the Raul Blaze Show, where vibe is the only admission.
Your daily habits can make or break you. And the best way to have healthy habits is with intent. More Fire is the herbal tea and smoke blend provider ready to fit into your routine. More Fire creates signature blends of powerful teas and natural smoking herbs that aid in healing and nourishing the body day after day. Ditch your unhealthy habits and become a better you with More Fire. More Fire. Enhance your daily ritual with intent.
Bad mind, a grudgeful, hey, you ready, I? Yo, 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 yo. Haters will always envy, hey, JC. Life set away, dog, me no know who fi trust. Mankind too vicious. Your best friend will shoot you up. Your best friend will shoot you up. Bad mind gone on the next level. Grudgeful gone on the next level. I me no know who support them. Me heart clean so me not support them. Dirty heart gone on the next level. Ready I gone on the next level. I me no know who support them. Me want know.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Raul Blaze Show with me, your host, Raul Blaze. In studio, we have Twiggy, and of course, virtually, we have well, on the Chico. It seemed like since we go up and break, it get real dark, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Light night just come on suddenly. yes. So,
I'm outside still.
Yeah, that tune a while ago. How relative old news that tune just now?
Yeah, man, I've been doing it in like December. Last year.
Okay.
Never I go and say just there I sit down and wait for the time. You understand?
Yes, this bad. That tune a bad.
But we did. I think it released in them time there, November, December.
Okay. You perform it? Have you performed it? You perform it live yet? The song yet?
No, sir. Song they never. Go already, man.
Yeah, yeah. So like Chico, like how now the sector open back. What is it like now? Now that the sector open back, you have them have places, them have shows and things going where you perform and thing.
Yeah, every week I have shows. You know, so recently I visit a little event in New Kingston and call me and because I want to tell us that the event was not upcoming, like the modern artism now, the artism of now, and
Yes.
artism look like them never show up. So them they kind of disappointed. So them randomly I pick people from another crowd, and me did the part and they still like to call me on. I'm going on job about 5 songs a cappella.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean things are going, man. Outdoors events a lot.
Okay.
We don't have no restriction.
Okay, and I want to ask this question first, but I want to go with Twiggy for this question. Twiggy, what is the state of dancehall now as someone who's been in the industry for a while? How do you see dancehall and reggae now, and where do you see it moving in the future?
Okay, you know, everything has to evolve at some point, and I personally have no problem with that.
Yes.
But for me personally, you know, not everyone, because some of the younger generation are do some really good work.
Yes.
But for the most part, you know, I see where it's going in a direction where it's kind of a little bit scary. And every time one of the legends in pass, I get sadder and sadder because it's like I feel like the gap is opening and no one is there to fill it because them kind of push we out, so we all, and so it's the younger generation. So we are hoping that they will carry the banner and carry it with, you know, the respect and the love for the music. For me personally, as I say, I am not one that follows like violence. I'm not one that follows the whole sex thing. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do a song that's a little raunchy because people even said to me, a lot of your songs are sexually, you know, they have sexual connotations to them, but you do it classy.
Yes.
You do it very classy. So for me, it's like you want it to evolve, not dissolve.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Matt try rhyme the thing.
That's
now,
good.
You know,
That's good.
Not dissolve. And so, you know, and I don't have a problem with the trap rhythm.
Yes.
I personally never ever thought that I would sing on a trap rhythm.
Yes.
But this is the new song I have now.
Yes.
I say I'm deliberately going to sing on a trap rhythm.
Yes.
And do it like old school Twiggy style.
Yes.
Just to prove that it's not the rhythm. It's what you put on it. It's what you put on it. So all I would want to say, if they will listen to somebody like me and not cuss me out, is just look at it from the passion of the music and the love of the music, and no matter the rhythm, whether it's Afro pop or trap or, you know, the original dancehall and reggae, let's just do something that will elevate and you know, motivate. And then the rest you can probably do some little thing, but for the most part, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Chico, what about you? How do you see the state of the music in Jamaica right now, and how do you see it evolving?
All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Where me and Twiggy come from, still a different dancehall, right? But like she say, you know, the music have to evolve, because when me come in music, third time, it was evolving at that time too. So. But like, you know, people keep talking about the trap. The only problem for me still is that the rhythm them don't really have no vibes in them like they used to. But then people, so it didn't really matter. But like she said now, the topic them what them talk about and the rhythm them is because of the rhythm soft. The rhythm them soft. So it's like violence are the only thing can bring off the rhythm. Try the rhythm them too. I mean, I tell you, say if I sing on it, I feel like I try too hard to be this American singer. Understand?
Yes.
So it's like the only thing you can put on a trap rhythm, I kill people, murder people, and understand? Because it complements the softness. Understand? Music always a change, you know. So this war going right a change. Like the whole killing thing and gun thing and all that. it's a change because
Yes.
I'm believing in them youth. I say any day them take up them writing skills and put it to the next level and put some concepts in some songs. Them it's not gonna be normal because them can write. You know what I mean? Because when you listen to them write and what them think, you can hear say, yo, good things in store. So for me, I'm not worry about it. You know what I mean? It's just another phase and it's soon pass. You see me?
Okay. All right, guys. So now we have Mr. Lexx joining us right from out Jamaica. Mr. Lexx, we have Chico and we have Twiggy here. Welcome to the Raul Blaze Show, Mr. Lexx.
Hey, bless up everybody. What go on, Twigs?
For real. I'm a there, Papa.
What go on, Chico?
Tag diggy. What go on? Mr. Go out.
Bless up everybody.
Bless up. You know, say,
yo, I'm getting old, man. I gotta enjoy the little life left, yo.
you know, Mr. Lexx a social media star.
Of course.
And only music in a social media started.
I watch him all the time.
Yeah, TikTok boss, yeah, man. So, Mr. Lexx, welcome to the show, boss, man. What going on? Where we go? Which part we are going on the yellow shirt and beer things and where we are going?
Yo, so I'm struggling. I'm struggling now between going to Johnny Live comedy show and Tanya Stevens performance. She have this acoustic performance, and so may I struggle which one of them forgot you, but I probably try to make both of them.
Yes. Those are two great events. I would love to go to Tanya Stevens acoustic live.
Yeah, she did a Bamboo Bar. Tonight. The acoustic performance and Johnny Live there Hope Garden. Christopher Daly.
Yes.
The comedy thing. Yeah.
Bamboo, the one about Barbican,
right.
And why you still look so young, Mr. Lexx? Why you still look so young?
I don't know, you know what? To them pass through. To them stop at Starbucks and this youth. So yo, Mr. Lexx, come here. Frantically. So I went across him and he was like, yo, what you drink, man? So I said, what you mean, man, I drink? Yo, sorry, from me I go high school now, listen, you know. I'm a big man now. I was like, oh shit.
I hear that all the time. Some big people are all are looking at me. Them say, well, listen, you from where a little pig. And it's like, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. I still own an Xbox.
That is it. Many forget my mind.
I don't know, man. My kids. Cause you know, my kids them for some reason them always challenge me about swag. Oh, my day is done on them all, and I feed them days now. So I have to try to keep ahead of them. So I don't know. I'm in a competition with my kids. I don't know, man.
Yeah. So, Mr. Lexx, let us for those who are listening from other parts of the world who are being introduced to Mr. Lexx for the first time, you know, that might be the tiny minority. How would you describe Mr. Lexx as an artist and your role in dancehall so far?
Yo, you know, I don't even know how to answer that question. I just express myself, you know, and I just make music how I feel it, and I do it my way. I do it my way. You know what I say? People give me the honors of being a veteran or a legend or something or all of that. But I graciously just do what, like, I love doing music and I love performing and, you know, I love touring and things, and I just do it because I love it. So I really don't know if I answer the question. I never get into the game. I never started DJing because I wanted to be the best DJ or I wanted to be number one. If I end up being the best DJ or end up being number one, that would have just been bonus. But I did it because I love it and I love attention. You know, I guess we're artists. That's what we do. That's why we turn artists, because we love attention. I love the attention. I love performing. I like the crowd. I like all of that. And I just do it for that. And I guess the accolades come in, you know, I just gracefully accept them.
Yeah. And talking about high school, even though you say it now, because I used to listen to Mr. I tell you before the break, I used to listen to Mr. Lexx in high school, but me look older than him, you understand? But when I remember when I was in 4 for
look on Twiggy. You talk about me, look on Twigs.
All look like
Chico. Look on Chico, you talk about me.
Each person came on interview the other person said the same thing before me there. So look on Twiggy. And me and them look on form, look at the same age, and me as the people who listen to in the high school. So I remember when I was in fourth form and I heard like, I got another yak. Everybody pan fourth form, every single body pan the Black I try sound like that. You understand? And the question I'm getting to is what inspired your sound? Because when you came on the scene, you sound different from every single body. Your voice was recognizable. What inspired your sound and your difference?
First of all, me take a little bit of things from whole heap of DJ. Like the humor in my music, me took from Professor Nuts.
Okay.
The flamboyant appearance, I took that from Shabba Ranks.
Yes.
The lyrical part that come from Lieutenant Stitchy and Papa San. And
Yes.
like I said, I take little parts from different DJ and put together. And when we just started out, I guess with every artist, you search with all kind of sounds until you come up on your sound. And that's I guess that's what I did. The one thing for sure though, why them say I always a twang. It's because I don't want to carve out a little road for myself. I wanted to sound. I never want to sound like everybody else. I wanted to sound like me. You know what I say? And I always watch when growing up and watching the interview with the generation of artists before me. I always cringe because like most of them never really know how to do an interview or all of that. So I always tell myself like, you know what, I want to be the different. I want to sound different and make sure when I do an interview. I say, not to try to sound academically better than anybody else, but at least try to, put that little, make the interview sound intelligent and I say, and I just tried. I just wanted to sound different and carve out a thing for myself, isn't it?
Yes, and it's glad you mentioned those people because from our perspective as high school, high school young men and young women, the closest person we compared you to was Beenie Man back then, and because we never known about music, we just high school, but that was a comparison that we saw in high school.
Yeah, I had that comparison a lot, and to tell you the truth, with the kind of DJ like him in the beginning too. And before I find my sound too, for real. So I have to big up Beenie Man, big for real.
Okay. And what about new projects you have out right now? I have some songs here for you. Which one of these are new?
All right, that's for new project. That's for new project. I'm about to drop one more album and done with this now. Like like for real, I've been doing this for 30 years now, and I don't want to be like some other DJ where I try DJ till them can't walk again or they sitting them. Can't bother with that. People always tell me, people always tell me so I can't act and then sitting there. So I'm like, yo, you know what? Them last days, let me just try to make a transition into that. I've always wanted to do a TV show though. I've always wanted to have a TV show. Like Jimmy Kimmel or one of them type of show the way it's funny, but me have a guest and performance at the end and stuff like that. So I always wanted to do that. So like I said, I drop one more album, do probably about one or two more tour, and then call it quits and move on to something else. You know what I say? The latest project though, my latest project was this EP named Touchdown, which I wanted to be the first major artist to drop a major project with Be a Young Artist on it. And it was really good. Shout out to all of the young artists them on it. There's 7 songs, 7 young artists, and it guys, go stream it. It named Touchdown. Yeah, and then you don't know my thing. No, me have some bag of girl singles when me promote and then sitting there. One name Couldn't You, produced by Mineral Boss, and I have the song with me and Beenie Man and one foreign artist named Lord Abstract. Right now, that's so. I guess that's it for now. But my main thing right now is trying to make the transition into TV. Is it?
Okay, and then of course, you're doing that with your what is the importance? I guess you actually answered that question already. But what is the importance of having a social media presence as an artist?
I can't answer for everybody else, but what me know is them look up at me, I gonna know me one way or another. You gonna know me one way or another.
Yeah. Chico, you have a social media presence. Chico, like you depend on social media like that. You depend mute, Chico. You depend mute.
Oh, sorry, not like Mr. Lexx. Mr. Lexx, love it, man. Hey, me know Lexx from wait name X said it now.
Oh, for real?
Love it. Lexx, remember?
Mr. Lexx freeze.
I freeze him freeze or acting acting skill. Look at it look like him. Let me take that picture here because I need to catch this. It look like him acting. Oh come on, man! Don't
freeze him freeze.
I freeze him freeze. It look like him try acting talent, man. Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Twiggy? You have a social media presence like that? You have a TikTok account?
Boy, I tried this TikTok thing last week.
Mm-hmm.
Me not know where it go. Me not even know where the video go when me post it.
Really, Twiggy?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I still looking for that TikTok video. I am such a social media novice. I am trying though. I'm trying.
Chico, continue, Chico. Me not hear Mr. Lexx. Chico, continue what you said.
Yeah, man. I'm on TikTok and I'm trying TikTok, but you know, like Twiggy said, I'm not the kind of person who love post every minute, you know. But I'm on TikTok. It's Chico Dancehall.
Okay.
Chico, you're too shy, man.
Me not shy, no?
You know, Chico, you know what you can do. Chico, you see, I'm telling you how you can do it. You see, if you can get one of your song them, right?
Yeah.
So, because most of the song them we are going good on TikTok now, or somebody on TikTok, a long time songs. Where a lot of this generation I discover some long time songs from TikTok. Because you have a song now. Chico, if you make a challenge to one of your song them and tell people to do the challenge, just so your song will get to start stream again. The challenge thing is a big thing. You understand? Mr. Lexx, just
you know something about that. It's kind of weird about that. You know, it's you have to catch the algorithm. Because if it was that easy, then everybody could have do it. It's not really that easy still, you know, but you just have to catch an algorithm. And I don't know how to explain that. But
yes.
Yeah, it's not as easy as that, but just do a challenge and everybody.
It's not as easy. However, him can try it. So all the algorithm work now is TikTok algorithm weird. First of all, it's very niche. So if for example, if you want to get big in a TikTok, your first 5 videos have to be about the exact same thing. So like me now, me dance and me do my comedy and thing. But right now TikTok put me in a niche at Jamaican things that Jamaican do, top 10 Jamaicans this. So if me try do one thing now and try to showcase my Japanese or my Spanish, algorithm lick me done, me I get 5 views. So what Mr. Lexx say, you have to catch one algorithm and one very niche one for you to trend like that. So but
Chico, for real though, you have songs that will work still, you know. You have songs that will work still. I guess you just have to turn up your presence on social media though.
We're going to have to come to your school, Mr. Lexx.
Yes. So I want
to look at Twiggy out. Damn.
Yeah, she's young. Yeah, Twiggy is looking. She is looking young and vibrant. Yes.
Miracles happen. Miracles do happen.
Damn, yo.
Twiggy just look like a brother. She don't look no different.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yo. Like I'm sitting there like, damn, I can't believe it. Damn.
Yeah, Twiggy like I think she didn't have to backside.
For real.
Hey, Mr. Lexx, I'm gonna bring this question to you because I asked the two. Where do you see dancehall now as it is? The current state of dancehall, where do you see it? How do you describe it? And how do you see it evolving?
You answer the question I see because I always say we are all artists and we're bad mind them. But hey, listen.
Also doing a thing.
Like, okay, so nobody have control over the generation changes, and every 10 years the generation change. You know, each generation choose the way they wear them clothes. You know, the slang them change. You know, them change how them listen to music. Them change to what them listen to and everything. So, there's always going to be a change. That's the first thing with the music. So I don't want my generation of artists to cuss about them now do them thing. The youth them are alright. The youth them do them thing because they're getting famous and them getting rich off it. So clearly somebody love what them do. The unfortunate thing is that for the last 2 times the music changed, it changed for the worse. And we just have to accept that. We just have to accept that the last 2 times the music changed, it's changed for the worse. So like now, it'll go change again, and then we can only hope that the next time it changed for the better. You know what I say? But like, you know, core artists for just continue to do what they're doing. You know what I say? And I don't know, but them all right to me. I mean, I like some of them. Some of them are total trash.
Yes.
No doubt. Some of them are total trash. But some of them are right. And you know what I say? I guess, like I say, there's nothing we can do about that. The music are gonna change. It's gonna change. It's not gonna stay. Cause when time me just bust and me I drop my flow and me I change. Remember say I changed the game with all your DJ on the floor. Hey yo, Sonny. First of all, give me my money. I use my money, you know, make the whole place, but me, you know, funny. See, they what? Remember, so the man that said, me going like me a foreign artist, and I'm watch, going like a rap, and then sitting there. Well, no, I just change me. You know, it is a change. The game does change. But like I say, we just have to hope that the next time the business change, it change for the better. But the music good still, you know. It's just that what you don't really understand is the world outside Jamaica still love bass. Drum and bass, them still love that, no matter what. So that thing I would them call trap whatever or trap whatever with the pingy.
Trap hall, they call it trap hall now.
It not really touch the core fans internationally because them still depend them still depend that.
Yes.
Them still depend bam bam rhythm. Them still depend punana rhythm. Them still depend them rhythm there. You know what I say? And the next thing again is the Americans, them already have for them own trap music. Where them can't stand either. So
I know, they don't like trap over here neither.
Them have for them own trap music where them can't stand either. So them not gonna leave it for come deal with our trap music. You know what I said? That, so which is why Coffee, the last big song for play on major, urban and international radio is Coffee song to us. That are the last song and that was back about 2-3 years ago. Nobody else has do it yet because nobody now drop the reel. So this is why Afro beats come take over because them still are dealing drum and bass. Them still deal that. And that's why them gone around way. Unfortunately, me have to say that because them really do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's why Afro beats them gone around with that because them still are dealing drum and bass and thing. And that's why I try to tell them youth and nowadays say, yo, are the drum and bass still really, you know? Are the drum and bass, you know? And bass line and them thing, you know? You know what I say? But like I say, hopefully the next time the music change for the better, is it?
Yeah, and Chico, do you believe that the dance part of dancehall is disappearing? Well, of course you have ding dong ravers, we can't say him, but do you believe that the whole idea of a dance, of a go off a dance, enjoy yourself? Chico, do you think that this still is a strong part of dancehall music?
Yeah, man, and Lali and ding dong and the other man them now do them things same way. That the dancing a vibes thing, you know. So but the algorithm, like you say, them to them thing. Cause enough people out there still right now maybe have some bad dance song where maybe eat the radar tomorrow and by next week it big. It work. You know? But it's a scene.
And people are gonna dance anyway. From a bad rhythm out, the people are gonna dance. I mean, from the rhythm bad, people are gonna dance anyway. So you know, it's kind of like I said, the generation changes, and with that, people change the way them dance, even the way them dress, the slang them change, all of that change. So, you know, probably, you know, the next time it come on again, people probably are dance on them ears, and then we probably find it weird.
You know, see, Ellie new song, touch your head, Ellie new song. So
exactly.
Yes.
You see, like our people. I don't mean to cut you, but like our culture is not used to the youth them a dance with them waistline and them thing there. So them dirt bunks and them dance there. People kind of find it weird and kind of find it funny, but it's not because African people been at do that long time.
Yes,
you know what I say, and it's just dance. Like I think it's time we come out of that cloud, that circle where we have people. I think about you can't do this because you can't do that because it look this way and it look this. Nah, it's just dancing. And you just gotta accept it for what it is. You know what I say? We just are accustomed to youth a dance from the waist and then sit there. But if you check it out, Bogle used to do it.
Yes, most of Bogle dance.
You know what I say? And I just saw the generation them change. I saw them a dancing also. And you know what? You want more time you out them just dirt to car. Them not more than me.
You can dirt to me. Dirt out in my house.
I'm tell you, Twiggy, you want to see me out there dirt.
I do
the bird.
Look at the bird. Chico, go ahead.
No, I see Lexx one. I go out him dirt bunks, man. See, man.
You remember one night with their jungles? We are talking about, man. We did the place wicked. Them not more than me. If them are 20, me are 21.
Hey,
if them are 22, me are 23.
More time when me I do the dirt bounce, make up on my 2 point.
Yeah.
See that. I just
So, no, so, you know, like
Yeah, Twigs.
you know, like the bird to Twiggy.
I'm not really sure how to do that one day yet.
Okay,
but the dirt
Mr. Lexx can
bones.
teach you that one.
Yeah,
No,
me
me
have
not a full cube yet, but now work on one.
Yeah, yeah. And the last, alright, so a lot of songs these days now. One of the controversial topics in the dance are the whole chopping thing. In terms of people openly are sing about the whole scamming thing. I don't know if you guys have any opinions on this topic in dancehall. What do you think about people singing openly about scamming? Let me start with you, Twiggy. Because there was this video that went viral that this girl, she said, "Me tired of chop more." You know, it went viral recently because she go up on stage and talk to the man. Let me hear your opinions. What about you think that is a kind of a moral? It crossed a moral border in dance, or what do you think about that, Twiggy?
To tell you the truth, you know, I've never heard one of those scamming songs. I don't really keep up with the times too much anymore.
Yes.
So I've never really heard it, but
okay.
So to tell the truth, I'd have to hear what's going on before I can really give my opinion about it. Really.
Okay. You see how we grew up, or my generation grew up. We know certain things they don't say, certain things they don't sing about, certain things they don't, because it manifests certain things where it's the words and power sound. It's I say, but them generation don't really understand that. Like you see the harsh reality of it is our generation, like the 70s and early 80s generation, them are the last generation that respect them parents.
Yes.
We are the last generation afraid for cuss bad word, even though we're adults in front of of old people. Like even me, I'm a grown ass man. I got grown ass kids, but I still feel uncomfortable for curse a bad word in front of some adults or some elderly people. Of
course.
Them youth and a response about that. Them not have nothing to deal with that. First of all, them DJs, them not no inspiration from no other DJ. Them just get up and come to them thing. Like really, bro? Come on, man. You know what I say? So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird though. But like for me can't do that. I cannot glorify certain things. You know what I say? And I guess that's why I end up got a route a girl for sing music for girl picnics. You know what I say? Because we can't glorify certain things. And me personally, if I'm not doing it, I can't sing. Say me I do it.
Okay.
Is what I say. So they not go hear me I say how much gun me have because I not no gun. You not go hear me I sing. So me have 15 hours because I don't have 15 hours.
Yes.
I don't have 25 cars. So me not go. You know what I say? We might hear me sing. So me have a bag of girl. I mean,
yes.
Because I'm a bag of girl.
You want to sing about the truth?
You know what, Raul? As I said before, the passion that we have for the music. When we sing from the core. We sing from the heart. We sing with everything that is in us, you know. So when we sing, it's like we sing with meaning.
Yes,
as you said, these kids nowadays, them just sing because singing just there for do and money just there for make.
And them just rhyme. Them just put together some rhyme and just
some
rhyme.
of them don't even rhyme. Some of them just I don't even know what they're doing.
Them slime.
You know, something, you know. Or them commit crime. You know?
Hey, I to know. Chico. All right, Chico look like in the
Why they the blackout?
In blackout because when we started interviewing him out there in the sun. All right, guys. So we're gonna just finish up now. I'm gonna give each of you your just a last word, and you know where people can check you out and what advice you have for people, for these young youths coming up in the business who are actually looking towards get into music or looking for a positive way in music. You want to
go first, Twiggy?
Okay. Yes. For the youths, for me, just take your time with it because nothing happened before time. But sometimes we feel like we have, especially in the music business, sometimes we feel like we have to push hard and try to do everything just like everybody else. You know, all of us have a piece of the pie. So I think when it's your time, it's just your time.
Okay.
You know, so just have faith in God and just go for it and just start keep on honing your craft. And once you start honing your craft, then when the gate open, you're ready for the world, you know. You can't just run out there half ready and stuff. Just do what you gotta do, and then when it happens, you know. As for where you can find me, I'm Twiggy Music, everything. Twiggy Music channel, Twiggy Music, even on Google. If you want to find anything about Twiggy, just Google Twiggy Music, and it show you everything Twiggy. Twiggy Music on Instagram, Twiggy Music. I think I follow you on Instagram too, Mr. Lexx.
Really?
I want to stalker them neatly.
I go look for you and follow you back.
Yes, I think I do, yeah. And Twiggy Music on Facebook. The only place that's Twiggy Bird is Twitter. Twitter is Twiggy Bird.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically it.
Okay, and then we're looking forward to.
I gotta say to the young artists that first of all, if I listen to Wabi, you have to be talented. Sit down and think about, not because you can sing that means he's an artist. Not because you could sing. There's a lot of people out there who could sing. If you ever go to karaoke and hear some people are sing, they must sing them, but them is not artists. You gotta think about, because I think the gate too easy for everybody to come say them an artist and say them a singer and say them a this. No, not because you can't sing two songs or because you can't put together two lines, that means you're an artist. If you really want to do this, because this is hard work, yo. This is a lot of work. It takes a lot to work. And if you can't take criticism,
constructive criticism, yeah.
If you can't take constructive criticism, you have to go loud this, because people in our game, then people hey, it rough out there. So first of all, you gotta be talented. Make sure this is what you want to do. Make sure this is what you love. And then you will just enjoy it the rest of the way, because and I like you gotta sing and it happen. Just notice the artists them will sing the first song and then them bust. That's it. But when you put in work, when you put in years of work, when you put in time and all of that, and you start getting rewards, them that's a better thing, because then you can create a career. You know what I say? So just make sure this you love, man.
Okay, awesome. Chico.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Right
yes.
Here, right? Yeah.
Yes. Over to you. Oh, you heard the question?
No, what was the question? Sorry,
So what next? What's next for you, and what advice would you give to the youths or people who want to, they believe that this is what they want to do?
All right. Well, for me, still, we can't talk like Mr. Lexx, because Mr. Lexx did reach a point in the career where the whole universe know him. Nobody know Chico like that.
Yo, Chico, come on, man. You need to stop saying that, bro. You need to stop saying that, bro. You right now you have it song with older than my son, them we're still a play.
Yeah. So, but me I say still, the fuck me I say still is like, I still have more milestones to go, and I'm not gonna say I'm gonna retire soon or whatever, but I'm not gonna put that on myself. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, I've might have other dreams to prolong later, but for now, I still have my career for deal with, and
yes.
So Chico is that whole heap more songs. Me never do an album in my life before. I mean, I hope say if it's something like an album or close to an album, I have to get something like that done. You know what I mean? Because I leave a mark when I'm gone, people can remember some of the exist. You know what I mean? And as for the youth, you know what I mean? What was the question again? About the youths?
Yeah. Just what kind of words? Advice.
Well, yeah, of course you have to have talent. Like I said before, people coming at the game and sing, and it don't mean some kind you sing like Mr. Lexx. As I said before, you're a singer. You have to come and come with the A game and come with something different. You know what I mean? Bring food to the game. And of course, Mr. Lexx, something good where Mr. Lexx do when it can. So it's to acknowledge, say, you take something from somebody. You know what I mean? You never just ban the artist. You have to see somebody who will inspire you, and and you take something from that and you put it to the next level, whatever you want to do. But just remember where you're coming from. And of course, you know what I mean, left a legacy too. Unless you come for just be a buzz and and of course, if you're in school, continue school, get your education, finish up. And you know what I mean, read a lot so you can bring more to the table in terms of like creativity. And of course, respect. Come with respect. Because it goes a far away. I look like I know nothing, but it goes a far way. I remember say, you gotta have your down days. And when your down days come, nobody not gonna look for you. And if I reach the love, you're gonna hurt yourself. And then of course, you know what I mean, your prime, G. Your prime now, you make your money. Put it to good use. Get your house, get your finance together. The way you have to do. Don't waste no time on back, girl, or some things are not necessary. Do what you have to do now, because when it's gone, it's gonna take a while back. Alright, save your money and invest it. Get your place together. Take care of your family. Don't have 1,500 girls on the sun, That's a new example.
Me a throw word pan dog.
When they hear like people used to put on artists like, oh, look at artist boy there, So because
true that.
bad things and set bad example. When coming at the music, it kind of put a little bad impact on we. So them Pitney and remember say, yo, them are gonna leave something bad for the future to make some better example of
True.
not just the fame and the fortune, it's just the career. And if you leave a career, try to get some respect with it. Leave it with some clothes and say, yo, I want to be an artist. Because being an artist, I can see myself like this. You know what I mean? So yeah, just take better care. You understand? Love it. Respect everybody what they did before.
Yo, everybody, before y'all go though, Twiggy. Yo, Twiggy. Yo, Twigs.
Yep.
Tell me where your phone tender now. Tell me where your phone tender you there.
On the same fountain where you have. I was just telling Raul that earlier that from our era we must drink something. We must keep no man. You think so you don't look young, Mr. Lexx?
Nah, man.
At the era.
Yo, everybody, please follow me. All my social media handles are The Real Mr. Lexx. That's TheRealMrLexx. The Real Mr. Lexx. Every day, matter what, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, Twitter, wherever you at, The Real Mr. Lexx. That's TheRealMrLexx. Twiggy, me I go follow you about now.
And Mr. Lexx, hold on. Chico, what was yours? You say yours already?
My Instagram is Chico Dancehall World. So everything basically is Chico Dancehall. So if you go Vivo, it's Chico Dancehall Vivo. The only difference with Instagram is that we just put world. You know what I mean? But everything is Chico Dancehall. Facebook, Instagram, Vivo, Twitter, and TikTok, same thing.
Oh, and Twiggy is TWIGGI.
TWIGGI. All right, guys. So I want to thank my guest today, Alison Maxwell, who wrote "Listen in Crucial Conversations on Race in the Workplace," and I had my legends here, Anthony Malvo, Twiggy, Mr. Lexx, and Chino here on the Raul Blaze Show on Streaming Hub Radio. I want to thank all of you guys. This was a wonderful discussion, and I'm so glad that you guys took time out of your busy mamba Marcelina, your busy schedule to be here. And Mr. Lexx, make sure you make me know which one of the event that may end up going. All right?
All right, cool, no problem.
When we come down, we are gonna studio together.
All right, for sure.
Make this collab, all right?
Alex, I don't know we're going.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for real, dog. For real, man.
Yeah, man. I'll know. I don't know we're going.
I got a bad girl with him as DJ Rush send me, you know.
All right.
Fix things for that, you know. I got WhatsApp, yo.
Please and thank you.
Yes, right? so guys, I'm looking forward for that collab between all of you, all right?
Yeah, man. Long time. It's long. Hey, listen, you see the travel rider, sir?
Yes.
We know each other, and I like when I know each other.
Yes.
Yeah, the travel we are family. A family something.
Yes, family something. And that by the time I go back to Jamaica, I'm supposed to be hearing something. So, and whenever you guys decide whatever you're doing, let us know, guys. And thank you so much for being a part of the Raul Blaze Show. And please enjoy the rest of your day. And for those who are listening, thank you so much for being with us, and catch you next week. All right?
Yeah,
goodbye.
Man,
adios. Yeah, man. Respect. Take care. All right, so Twiggy, have a wonderful day, and thanks for night time now. So have a wonderful night, and thank you for coming in studio. Okay, konnichiwa. Good night. Good night. You're good night. You're gonna say oyasumi.
Oh right.
Oyasumi. That's right. Konnichiwa is hello, but at least you remember something. Some people don't remember anything.
And ohaya
gozaimasu. All right, guys. So we're gonna. The only person song we didn't play is Mr. Lexx. So we're gonna finish the show with Mr. Lexx. So for those who are for all the people now who are heading out now who aren't going to take up who aren't going in the kitchen, make sure and listen to that one here from Mr. Lexx. You know, me can't find cook. Me try to find cook, but me not play it. All right. Thank you guys so much, and thanks for joining us on the Raul Blaze Show, and thanks to my guests. All right, to get big up yourself. All right, later.